Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester City podcast. Mandem United podcast meets the Mandem City podcast, where we discuss all things in regards to the two Manchester clubs. Manchester United, I know it's just about to touch midnight. So tomorrow, today, whichever one you want to say, well, whichever time zone you're in. Amorim's first big test as Manchester United travelled to the Emirates to face an inform Arsenal who scored 13 goals in their last 3 games. But Manchester United also in good form, undefeated in 7. So we'll be discussing that. I'm sure you lot will have plenty of questions for me in regards to that. And speaking of 7, no wins in 7 for the blue side of Manchester across all competitions. You got Pep Guardiola holding up 6 to the Anfield crowd after they lost 2-0 to Liverpool at Anfield. Is Pep rattled? Is it all over for City this season? Can they salvage it this season though? Or is it all over for them long term? Is Pep done at the highest level, or is it just a blip and he's going to come back in January or come back in the summer and they'll go again 2025-26 season? We're discussing all those things. But before I continue, make sure you keep all your comments, questions, Manchester United or Manchester City related. Hit the like button on the video though. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. That's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter/X, Instagram as well. Share across all the socials. Even any social apps that I haven't mentioned. Click that share button, any social media app you are active on. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, people. Make sure you do that. Veta will be here shortly because I really want to hear from him and what he has to say. But big up to everyone that's locked in already. I know we're slightly later than usual, but we're here. And apologies you didn't get Mandem United earlier on today, but you'll get it tomorrow, people. Don't worry about that. 4:30 p.m. UK time before, obviously, the Arsenal Manchester United watch along. And then, of course, Mandem United Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast, where you'll get the Arsenal versus Manchester United recap. But big up to Vodge. Big up George, AJB, big up every single time as well. Kingsman, big up. But yeah, in regards to the Arsenal-Manchester United game, I'll just talk from the Arsenal fan, what I'm seeing from Arsenal fans. Confidence through the roof. Confidence from Arsenal fans is through the roof. I'm talking cooking. You know what I'm saying? And that they talking with the most smoke. I was just on TJ stream. Hawks was talking with smoke. Gunner's been talking with smoke. I believe Northside's been talking with smoke. Jason just mentioned the gal. I'm sure a gal's been talking with smoke. Arsenal fans everywhere, it seems, not all of them, but a large majority are talking with smoke like they are going to move to us at the Emirates with ease. So all I'm going to say with that is all the pressure's on Arsenal. You must. You're the better team. You're the informed team. You're the team in the title race. You're the team that are trying to win the Premier League. You're the team at home. You lot have to do the business. This is Manchester United with injuries and suspensions, and our managers only just got here. Arsenal must. Like I said, it's at the Emirates, somewhere we've not won in the Premier League since 18? When's the last time we won at the Premier League, won at the Emirates in the Premier League? And in regards to the Manchester United standpoint, do I think we're capable of going there and getting a draw? Absolutely. Do we have the players and the manager to get the draw, in my opinion, or even get a win, in my opinion? Absolutely. It's on the players. Do they put in the effort and have the fight and the will to win? Because I've seen this team throw it in and give up in multiple games on multiple occasions. That's why I'm not sat. Normally, I would predict a win. If anyone's watching me for any significant amount of time, anytime we play a big 6-sided way, I always predict a win. Whether it's the Emirates, whether it's Anfield, whether it's the Bridge, whether it's the Etihad, that's no more. I am not doing that anymore. Just because they wear the Manchester United shirt and the badge doesn't mean I'm going to back you regardless now to win. Show me. Go there, apply yourselves, put in the effort, execute the game plan, and go and get a result, whether that's a win or whether that's a draw. Go and do those two things. Go and do it. Will they? Who knows? I've seen this team chuck it in this season against FC 20 at home. FC 20 at home in the Europa League. Now we're going away to Arsenal. And it's Arsenal, Manchester United, so they're already going to be bang up for it. The Emirates is going to be rocking. It won't be a library for once because Manchester United are in town. Manchester United are in town. So, of course, the place is going to be absolutely jumping. Are Manchester United up for the fight? Do we cope with that? If we go a goal down early, if we go a goal down early, do we just fold? Do not fold. I've seen these players fold too many times. I just mentioned the FC20 game, but we folded against Porto. Porto weren't good and not a good side. Folded against Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce weren't good and had not a good side and didn't play at their best. I've said this all season long under the last guy, under the fuck Ten Hag, from now to eternity. No team that has beaten us or even got a draw against us has played at their best. That is a worrying sign. Nobody has played great. Like they deserved the result, but nobody has beat us and played great. Look at Spurs against City and look at Spurs against us and see the difference in levels of the two performances. So we just don't go there, roll over and play dead. But we'll see. Time to shine. I hear you, says, let's go. They must. Oh, they must. You lot continue to get any questions in. Big up to CP, says, big up you fraud. The fraud calling me a fraud. You want to draw? I bet you do. Yes, Jojo. New injury to Shaw. I'm done with Shaw, man. I've been done with Shaw. Actually, left-sided centre-back. You could do something and you're injured again. We need a left-sided centre-back. We desperately need a left-sided centre-back. And I want someone who's lightning. We need a Van der Ven profile at that left-sided centre-back. If we're going to play this high-intensity, high-pressing game, we need someone who is super athletic and super quick on that left-hand side. Because I'm not sure about Yoro's pace, but I know he can shift. Delit is quick enough, but we need someone there who is lightning with the recovery pace. That's what we're going to have to go and get. We need a left-sided centre-back because it's just Martinez, and I like Martinez, but him alone is a problem. Because you're supposed to have two players for every position. So yeah, forget Shaw. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Hey, big up to Chinlu. Veta will be on shortly, people. He's backstage. He's just sorting out some stuff. Sunshine. Love. I was half watching your stream. You lot after this, make sure you go check out the terrific stream that Sunshine did. It was her, Faz, Lee Gunner, Northside. Go and check it out. And go subscribe. She's one of the best out here. So go subscribe to Sunshine without doubt. Make sure. Yep, Luke Shaw been at the club 10 years. How many years does Luke Shaw have in his contract? I'm not sure whatsoever. I am not sure. And to Jason, who asked, why do you guys always bring up a gal's name and back again? It's not all of us. One, firstly, it's troops. And secondly, because of most of the outrageous takes come from him. That's why. So if we say, oh, well, Arsenal fans have said this, or even if it's not from a gal, but it's like, if it's a wild take, troops will say, yo, I'm not a gal. You know, I don't think like that, etc. Because I like a gal, shouts to a gal. That's my guy. We cool, but he has some absolutely outrageous takes. Just look at his Arsenal Real Madrid 11. Has anyone seen his Real Madrid Arsenal combined 11? It's one of the craziest things you will ever see. I think he put 8 to 9 Arsenal players in there. Who got in? I think from Madrid. Was it Vinicius Jr., Rudiger, and one more? Like, I don't think Modric and Kroos didn't get in. Carvajal didn't get in. Like, Tchouameni didn't get in. Camavinga didn't get in. Like, it was wild. It was wild. I need to find the full clip. It was crazy. So that's why he always mentions a gal and a gal's catching strays. That's why. Hit the like button. Make sure you run up the likes as well. So, yeah, with this game, go apply ourselves. Oh, Vinny didn't get in because he's injured. Yeah, joke, man. That's what he is. He an absolute joke, man. That's what he's on. Absolutely. Think he had Jude. Yeah, was it Jude? Yeah, I think it was just Jude or something like that. But the Luke Shaw injury is a lovely segue in regards to the issues, the problem that Amorim has. Because this is unfortunate for him that the centre-backs, a lot of our centre-backs are injured or suspended. There's no Martinez. There's no Lindelof. There's no Maguire. There's now no Shaw. That's 4 right there. So we've got Delit, we've got Mazurari, we got Euro, we got Maguire. Who's the other one? That's it. That's all we have. Legit. That's all we have. So I look at it and I go, what does he do? I'm hoping he plays. Unfortunately, he has to throw Euro in. Euro's got to play, unfortunately. Play Euro right-sided centre-back. Right-sided centre-back. Play Maserati as the left-sided centre-back, the lit central. Play that. That has to be the three. I'm not really trying. I don't even know if Johnny Evans is fit. I'm not trying to see Harry Maguire. That's it. Who else can you play there? Who brought it up to me? TJ mentioned like a Malacia maybe as a left-sided centre-back, which is an option. But the way Malacia looked against Bodo Glint, I would leave him for the Victoria P game. I'd play him in that. That's what I would do. I'd play him in that. But yeah, that's just me. But sorry, you lot. I just got a message. My bad. Some of you. Where was we at? Big up to Andrew as well. Shaw is going out like Hargreaves. Flawless, did you watch Rude's first game for Leicester? No, I didn't watch his first game for Leicester. However, shout out to Rude, man. That's my guy, man. Shout out to Rude. Oh shit, everyone wish Vaj a happy birthday, man. Everyone, hey, Vaj, happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your day. Whatever you like to do your thing, man. Do your thing. Flawless, I checked the video again. He said Vinny was poor and would put him and only Rodrigo and Jude were only the ones. So that means there was no Rudiger, no Carvajal, no Courtois, no Modric, no Cruz, no Camavinga, no Tchouaméni. All right. So that's why he keeps getting mentioned, because he does stuff like that. But shout out to a gal. Shout out to a girl. But yeah, no Shaw, Rivalry. Jojo Lindelof injured, so he has to play. To me, Maserati has to go left-sided centre-back, and that's Arsenal's strongest side. Odegaard's wife is pregnant. They were just telling me on TJ's channel, and she is due today. So if she has the baby, he might miss the game. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But it is dependent on... Yeah, it's dependent on the baby. That's what I'm saying. It's dependent on how his family set up. Yeah, Vega will be here shortly. He's backstage. He's just sorting out. He's just doing family stuff. But Vega will be here. He's literally backstage now as we speak. So does he go Maserati? I think he can only go Maserati, De Ligt, Euro. He might switch them sides though. He might say Euro, left-sided centre-back. Maserati, right-sided centre-back. So maybe it's that. You see, TJ saying it, Mrs. Odegaard, hold that kid 24 hours now. Odegaard Jr., you must. You know what I'm saying? Arrive, man. You know what I'm saying? Your dad ain't winning no trophies anytime soon anyway. You a trophy for him. Let him enjoy a trophy, man. That man ain't won a trophy. Has Odegaard won a trophy? He's never won a trophy at Arsenal. Let him enjoy a trophy, man. It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time. It's been about 1 second. Just we have to get it right here at Sarcasm City TV. It's been 4 years, 124 days, 4 hours, 41 minutes, and 44 seconds. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing out here? And that being said, speaking of arrivals, one of the best content creators out here. And my only gripe with him is that he doesn't do more content. Because he was live, and I was in his live. I redirected over to him, and many others did. And the chat was jumping, and he was like, I need to get things sorted. I'm like, yeah, the chat, like, fucks with you. That's why the chat is saying you need to do more lives. But understand, and as a family man, you know what I'm saying? You got to take care of business, take care of home. We'll just do a couple streams a day. So we got to welcome, saying, man, like Vader into the cut. Yes, Vader, what are you saying, man?
Yo! Still cold out here, Flawless. Still cold out here. I mean, I don't know what to do right now. I really don't know. I know we got the show. I know we got things to talk about, City, United, but why are these rivals losing their minds? Why are these rivals? Why are they spraying shots, Flawless? Like, there's a mutual respect between you and I because, you know, we're very calculated. We know where the pressure points are. You know what I mean? These rivals are shooting at everything. They're shooting at everything. They're shooting at Phil Foden. They're shooting at Haaland. They're shooting at KDB. They're shooting at my club and questioning my club's ambition.
Damn.
Another thing is, and sorry for you United fans in the chat. You guys are going to get annoyed. You're going to get annoyed at this one. And maybe some of you United fans aren't guilty of this. But those that are, you know what Pep just represented? And yes, he was addressing the Liverpool fans, but he's going to remind you United fans as well. Stop taking these shots. Stop taking these shots at Pep. I know you United fans are feeling a little threatened. You're like the Sir Alex Ferguson legacy is in jeopardy.
Absolutely. I love it. You're right. But Pep, how about that? I love to see it. I hope he got, I've been saying this and we going to get to that. Hey, Pep, Do not run away from this challenge. Don't run. Don't trip. Do not run away from. We've seen you run away from a battle before. It's well known that a Portuguese man ran you out of your own ends. You know. We all know that.
That's what we're doing.
We all did that not happen? Did PK not say that verbatim? Well, not verbatim. I'm paraphrasing, but did PK not say that?
Did PK not say that Pep ran because of Jose?
Yep. That's why he left Spain.
Listen, people can have their opinions.
Pep has said it. But all I'm saying is don't run from this one, because there's no manager with no great CV here. There's no great here. Some of the managers may be great, yeah. There's no greats here. You've got Slot, you've got Enzo Maresca, you've got Ruben Amorim, you've got Mikel Arteta. You have no managerial greats yet. Some of them, maybe all four of them, might be greats. You have no great here. There's no Prime Mourinho. There's no Ancelotti here. There's no Fergie here. There's no Mount Rushmore. There's no one that sits at the GOAT table currently managing in the Premier League. There's not run from it.
There's no challenge.
Talk about it.
There's no nemesis. There's no adversary.
No, what I'm saying is, there is adversity. What I'm saying is like, don't run from the challenge in regards to not this season. I'm saying get back to the mountaintop. That's what I'm saying. Don't run.
Wait.
Get back to the mountaintop. Hey, Pep, otherwise I'm crashing on you. Because my manager had to deal with goats and got back to the top after getting knocked down. So, you know, like, I'm just saying, there's levels to this.
Your manager had to deal with...
Yeah, we had to do. He dealt with Wenger and seen Wenger off. He had to deal with Prime Mourinho and seen him off. He dealt with Mancini, Pellegrini and seen them off. What are we doing out here? Ancelotti, Mourinho, and Wenger, those three alone sit at that table. Don't run, don't trip. That's all I'm saying is you have a chance. He has a. You know how he's dominated the Premier League? Because the whole conversation before Pep got to England was he can't do what he did in Spain. That's Spanish football, and he killed that dead.
Right.
He's come here and dominated. Now the only thing people say is when the going gets tough, you run. You don't know how to rebuild, etc., etc. You can shut everyone up, dominate again. And when I say that, I don't mean this season. I'm talking about going forward. Don't win the league this season. Don't win the league next season and then say I'm quitting. No,
you gotta stop this. No. You gotta stop this. You gotta stop this. Everybody in the chat, all right? How are we now running this narrative? How are we running this agenda towards Pep?
How's an agenda?
Because how long did Jose spend at Real Madrid? How long did Jose spend at Inter? How long did Jose spend at United? This running away, Pep is currently at 9 years at a club.
Yeah, 100%.
No, okay. So, but I'm not gonna let you guys go at year 9 and question a manager that may look to move on, being like, stick around. It's been 9 years.
Mo, here's the difference. You know what Mourinho did in his last year right now?
Last year at where? How long was he there though, Flawless?
Yes, but why did he leave?
What do you mean? Why did he leave?
Why did Jose leave Inter Milan?
You tell me. You tell me, because I'm
about to take the Real Madrid job. That makes sense.
Okay.
He won a treble. He won a treble.
That's fine.
He won a treble. So he won a treble, and then the Real Madrid. And then where did he go after Madrid?
Thank you.
He was at 3 years. Where did he go? Nah, I'm hearing you, because we see. You know what's crazy? We see Mourinho fall off. I'm saying, hey, Pep, don't run, don't fall off. That's what I'm saying.
No. All people fall off. That's why.
My man, Fergie never fell off.
What are you talking about? Fergie never fell off.
Fergie never. Where was the Fergie fall
off? Fergie came back because he lost that season.
Which season?
The season we won. The season we won.
20. Which year?
Our first. 11, 12.
11, 12. Yeah. So he came back, and what did he do? He won. I'm just saying, don't go out. No, I'm just saying, don't go out losing. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So cool. Watch.
Yeah.
Pep loses and wins one in the next 2 years, and then he decides to leave off. I don't want to hear any of this.
I hear that.
Running.
Don't go out losing. Is what I'm saying. If he loses this season and then it'll be his 10th year next season.
He just signed 2 years. He's not dipping.
Don't dip. That's what I'm saying. Don't run.
What? We don't.
I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying don't.
He's He
I'm just
clearly
saying
isn't.
don't.
He signed a 2-year contract.
I'm
Everybody
just
was
saying.
thinking it was a 1+1.
I'm just
Everybody
saying
thought it was
don't.
a 1+1.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just
you can
saying
you can
don't.
say don't. You can say don't.
I'm
But let's
saying don't run,
okay, that's cool.
don't
That's
trip.
cool.
That's
Notice,
all I'm
okay,
saying. Like, and the
that's
thing is,
fine.
if he loses this, here the thing is, and I'll clarify this: if he doesn't win the league this season, but then he comes back next season and wins the league, cool. I'm saying go out first, leave being first.
Hold on. This is the only thing I'm going to challenge.
Go on.
If he happens to lose this season, we finish second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it is, and he comes back and wins the Prem next season or season after, he's got nothing to prove.
I agree with you on that.
Okay. And he doesn't need to leave a winner if he wins it next season and happens to finish second or third the next one.
Nah, you can't do that. Nah. Don't leave. Nah. Leave on. You Pep Guardiola.
No, this is
you
ridiculous.
You can't get beat to which manager? Who? Slot again?
Who?
Maresca. Who's he losing to?
Who cares?
I know it matters a part of the legacy. You can't do that.
No. Because you know what the legacy is? If he leaves City, and we're still able to be like this, but he's not leaving us like your manager and left you, and you started going like this for how many years now?
He left us here. He's the reason.
No. He left you like that.
No, he left.
You guys won at the time, and everything went down like this. If my manager leaves us,
because of the owners that you back. That's why. That's why we're doing that. It's because of the owners you back. That's why. It's because of the owners you back. That's why. That's why we were free-peating. But why was the fan base? Wait. Why did we free-peat? But the fan base was complaining about the ownership.
Because you're spoiled brats.
No, it's not.
I can get a PS5 and still complain that I don't have enough games. Like you guys three-peated and you still wanted more. So
because we could have dominated even more. But again, domination's only is domination is
you're winning, but you want to dominate. So you're protesting. It's cool. I get it. But understand first world problems. I got a PS5. I only got 2 games, and I only got 1 controller.
Hey, run me more games because I've had more games before.
But it doesn't mean that what the owners were doing didn't have you guys winning. You were winning and you wanted more.
We won in spite of them, like I've said. But to everyone in the chat, we did win in spite of them, of course. Because what have we done since? Since Fergie left, what have we won?
Fergie left you with aged players.
Once Fergie left, what have we won?
Fergie left you in bad shape. Don't just put it on the owners.
What have we won since they?
Fergie also told you the next hire was going to be the right guy. He left you in terrible shape.
and he did that. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Yeah. But the owners are part of it because if the owners are successful, you'll be here praising them. But since they're not, now you don't want to talk about it. Well, back to the point anyway. I'm making out.
You got
no, but I'm talking about them. But I was talking about them in the Ineos are new, so we'll see. But they're crooks too. But hey ho, we move. And in regards to Josh, the people talking about Mourinho. You know what I'm saying? Like they crooks too, but here we are. In regards to Mourinho fell off people. That's what happened to Mourinho. Just to clarify to people. That's why Mourinho's in Fed. That's why he went Spurs. That's why he went Roma. That's why he's now managing in Turkey. Because he's no longer an elite level manager. I'm just saying, Pep, don't let that be you. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't let that be you.
Fine. Don't worry, that won't be Pep.
Don't let that. And none of this. Hey, leave City in first. That's what I'm saying. Leave City in first.
What? See, this
what do you mean? Why? You can't leave in second. Leave City in first. You're the best manager in the league.
So
show it.
So my my manager happens to win it this season.
Yes.
He's supposed to quit on top.
No, you don't have to quit on top.
Just because it reads nice.
No, I'm just saying leave a winner.
No, what?
Don't run away from the challenge is what I'm saying. It's not about reading nice. Don't run away from
running away from any challenge. Why?
It's a challenge.
You're moving like Skip Bayless right now. If he happens to win and chooses to continue to manage another season, set us up with whoever the next incoming manager is, set us up with the next players, and it doesn't happen to be a winning season, why are you crashing it on him? Why are you then going to diminish him? He is going to be doing more than your manager did because all your manager did was to make sure he won to go out on top, but he didn't have you set up for longevity. If my manager wins it and sticks around for longevity, no, I'm not going to let this agenda narrative go.
Not agenda.
You don't have to leave on top.
Don't run from the why. See, that's what we different. Why don't you have to leave on top?
Because leaving on top can actually mess up the club that you love.
Not if the club does what it's supposed to do. Not if the club's doing what it's supposed to do. No, it don't.
What no, Flawless. With anything, with any new hires, it's great to have someone to actually show them the ropes. It's
I
great.
hear all that, but the
If my
point,
manager chooses to do that, I'm not
look at
letting
this
you be
excuses for
like,
Pep, man. This is how you know Pep falling off, man. Hearing excuses now, man, don't have to win.
oh wow.
Now it's excuses. Notice this, people. Notice how City fans are talking different. Oh, you don't have to win now.
This is a prediction.
So you don't
2
have to
years
win.
from now. I'm not.
You don't have to. You don't have to
be
win.
there.
Now. All I'm
We will be
saying is
there.
don't run from no challenges. Because your past shows us you ran from challenges before. Don't run from this challenge.
That's not true.
He did. He ran. PK said it out. Said it himself.
That's another man's opinion. That's like someone else talking about you.
Okay.
Pep's own words was he needed a break. He had a break.
Who else needed a break?
Who
else needed a break recently? Who did your manager run out?
No. He didn't run him out. He retired. He didn't have the energy. Had nothing
Why
to do
do you
with.
think that is? You don't think it had anything to do? You don't think it had anything to do with Pep?
You think he chose to retire because of Pep being in the league?
I think Pep ran him out of the league. Yes. You telling me he didn't?
So
you telling me he didn't? Let's have the conversation.
His lack of success is what ran him out. His inability to win. So it's not Pep.
So this guy a joke, man. This is how I know you're good with words. You are saying the same thing as me. You're just a thesaurus. You just said his lack of you just said his inability to win and his lack of getting trophies is why Klopp left. Correct? Did you just say that?
I did just say that. But Flawless, hold on. This is why I gotta stop you. He lost not to City the last 2 seasons. His lack of success was actually behind Arteta. So that's why I'm not saying it's not just Pep. This man saw that he was taking licks from Arteta. He's like, yo, my time is done. I am tired. This novice, this cone mover for Pep is beating me too. I'm out the door.
Yeah, he beat him 1 year, but who
he did it 2 years. He did it.
Who stopped? Who was the guy that was more key to
I get
him?
That.
His
I get that.
His ability to win.
He had energy when it was Pep.
Because you don't think
continued on if it was just Pep because
I don't think so.
Just that same summer, Flawless. Just that same summer, he signed a contract extension.
Yeah, cool. People change their minds.
But he changed his mind because listen, it's one thing if we're battling it out and it's supposed to be you and me, 1-2, we're fighting.
You love giving out Arteta credit. You know, it's crazy.
No, it's marathons. We're battling it out. Listen, okay, 1-2, whoever. We're trading punches, and then this rookie lightweight, not even supposed to be in the mix as a title challenger, starts licking you down, and you're like, yo, I was prepared.
So you think that was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Oh no.
That's what you're telling me.
Okay.
You think that's the straw? I'm asking.
The straw's Arteta.
So you think Arteta? So do you think so? Who's the main reason?
Read this guy out because he's
so you think Arteta ran him out?
I'm losing. I shouldn't be losing to Arteta.
So you think Arteta ran Klopp out the league?
His final year, yes. His final year, he's
you think Arteta?
Yes. Trust me, Tony, TJ, Arteta ran out this guy.
I disagree, but fuck Liverpool, so I'm winning for agenda purposes. And Pops, I know, man. Like Pops, you're a slick talker too. So I need to get us three on the stream because it's great. The slick talk is brilliant. But back to your manager. What I'm saying is do not run away from a challenge is the point I'm making. That's the overall point I'm saying. Don't run, don't trip. If Maresca beats you to this league title, or Amorim does, or it's a Maresca, or it's a Slot, or it's a Arteta, or whoever, or any of those managers, any of those clubs hire a new manager, and they beat you to a league title, do not run from that challenge. You're second best now. I'm not hearing about setting it up for the next guy and all this rubbish. No, beat that manager. So that's the point I'm making when I say don't run, don't trip. Now, if he wins the league title, if he wins the league title next season and then calls it cool, I say, you know what, Pep, you've seen the challenge off. But you Pep Guardiola, you can't be second best and going out second and then quitting. Nah.
Okay. So just to summarize this correctly.
Yeah, go on.
If Pep happens to lose this year, you're telling everybody, Pep, don't go anywhere. I want to see you again for year 10. You're saying you need to come back for year 10. Cool.
Yes.
If he happens to win it in year 10, You, Flawless, and some of you other United fans are saying, Pep, if you're going to leave the sport, you need to leave after winning the league. Is that what you're telling me? Okay.
Absolutely.
So in your eyes, if he happens to stick around for year 11 contractually, and he happens to not win the league, you're saying that's a problem and he's running away?
Yes, absolutely, because you just got your ass kicked and now you don't want the rematch.
But just got your ass kicked. Isn't it punking out when you have another year contract? When you have another year just to punk out and retire? This is my problem. This is my thing, okay?
Well.
Jordan in particular. Jordan, the great Michael Jordan. All right? Everybody wants to say, oh, he 6 finals, 6 wins. Okay. But the man also failed leading into getting to those finals that no one talks about. The man also retired twice and came back to the sport. Now, I see retiring and coming back as, okay, you're tired, you weren't ready, for whatever reason you left the game. If Pep decides to leave the game just because he happened to win the win, it sounds all great, it reads all great, but he still comes back because he has the urge there. Are you crashing on him if he comes back and doesn't win?
If he comes back and doesn't win what? So wait, I'm confused. So if he doesn't win when?
Pep wins in year 10. This is year 9. Pep comes back.
So he wins the season 25-26.
Yes.
Okay.
He wins. Decides to decides to say, you know what, I'm gonna.
So he wins 25-26 and then he retires.
Retires. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And then he takes on another job.
Where?
Who cares?
Of course it matters. He takes on another job. Where does he go to? Does he do the Ancelotti thing and he goes, hey, you know what? I've done everything. Let me go manage a mid-table club somewhere.
Sure. Or
does he say, all right, I'm trying to think. This won't happen because he's Barcelona, but he's like, all right, let me go manage Espanyol or Osasuna or something.
Let's say he says, I'm going to go manage at AC Milan, whatever it is. You're telling me
if he's managing at a top club, I expect him to still operate at the highest level. Yes, 100%.
So him and he needs to win from day one.
Not necessarily at AC Milan. See, this is where context matters. How are AC Milan looking? Like, okay, This is why it is. Yeah.
No, it's all good. But I'm saying it takes 4 or 5 years for him to get AC Milan to the top. He wins it and then retires after winning it for 1 year. You're looking at it like,
that's a whole different stint at AC Milan because you're building there. That's a whole different stint. But eventually you have to win. Yes. But how are AC Milan? What's the Italian teams like, etc., etc.
So my point is, if he's at Manchester City, he happens to win it. He sticks around to help with a rebuild, and he doesn't happen to win it. I don't understand why that is diminishing.
I'll explain, because you just got your ass kicked. Your competitive spirit should kick in and go, I got my chain snatched. I am Pep Guardiola. I want it back. Anytime Sir Alex Ferguson, because this is where it stemmed from, got his chain snatched, he came and got it back.
But
every time
you got the United mentality.
Every time. That's why we've been the most successful side in the
That's why you've crumbled since he's left, though, because listen. We don't want Band-Aid fixes just for him to be able to win.
Fix.
No, it is. We want to set up. Listen, just like Pep came with his first stint, when all of the doubters, when all the questions were, he can't do his style of football coming to Manchester City. Look, he took licks, finished third his first year. He invested in the players that that were 4, 5, 6 year runs.
Cool.
The players that came in. Right. So if Pep sets us up with these players with the vision for a 5, 6 year run,
cool. But you can't wait 5, 6 years to win a trophy.
No,
you are Pep Guardiola.
It's about Manchester City.
You are Pep Guardiola. If you get your chain snatched, I expect you to go get it back. You might accept that. I don't accept that.
Eagles at United.
You might accept that.
You
might accept that. You might accept that. I don't accept that. Your Pep Guardiola, go get your chain back. That's no hindrance. Bayesian Pops, when I say the most successful, where I mean in the Premier League era. That's why, because he said we've had the United mentality. That's why we've been the most successful team. That's why none of these teams get close. because you have acceptance like this. Like, all right, it's okay to
No.
not
You
win
guys are the
because
most.
we're
No.
rebuilding.
We're not going to do all that. You guys had your amazing run, fantastic, by the way, before FFP
Absolute
and
exceptional,
PSR.
never seen
Different
before
era.
again.
I'm not
again.
doing all that. Different era.
Never
Stop
seen
this.
it. Never been seen before
Yeah,
again.
we'll never see it again because they implemented
seen again.
FFP and PSR. We're
Yeah,
never going to see
sure,
that type
mate.
of stuff again.
Sure.
We're not doing this.
Sure.
No, we're not doing
Never
this. You
seen
guys
it
had a great
again. And
run.
your manager gonna
Different
run.
era. All
Your
good.
manager,
No,
your
all
manager
good.
gonna run. Your manager gonna run. That's what it is. Your manager on his bike, and you accepting that. Go get your chain back. You let Enzo Maresca come. Not Enzo Maresca. I keep saying that. You let Slot come and snatch your chain, and you don't get it back. Nah.
No, we need to stop this. He's coming back for year 10.
Yeah, no, and that's my point. This all started because of the hypothetical I made when I said I never said he is. I said don't run. I said don't run.
There is no running. He's coming back for year 10.
Yeah, I'm saying don't run. Yeah, I'm saying don't run if you lose.
He's coming back. You don't need to say it.
I'm saying don't run. You so confident he is. I am not so much. He looks like he's cracking up.
Who looks like he's cracking up?
Pep. Man, scratching his face, scratches on his nose.
Now I got to educate.
So Pep don't look like he's cracking. Yeah, man, my Pep getting his ass handed to him by rookies. Don't let no rookies come in and snatch your chain and you don't get it back.
Who's doing what to Pep? What?
I said don't let no rookies come in and snatch your chain and you don't get it back. Don't let Slot come and take your chain and you don't get it back.
Okay.
Or Maresca, or Amorim, or Arteta, or pick a manager.
I like what you're doing. Listen,
I'm saying don't do that.
No, I get it. In marketing, it's all about repetition. Repetition. Flawless, keep saying, don't let his chain get snatched. Don't run.
Let your chain get snatched.
It's been clear. And I'll say it every time he says it, I'll say it as well. He's not running. He is coming back. There's no
the reason why this is
there's none of that.
And where this debate stemmed from, because you mentioned about us attacking about Fergie, and that's where that stemmed from. Because Pep's up there, don't get mistaken. Pep one of the GOATs. He sits at the table, without doubt. He's one of the GOATs. Where you have him on the list, whole different conversation. But he's at the GOAT. He's at the GOAT manager table. What I'm saying is that, anytime my manager got his chain snatched against much better caliber managers, he went and got it back. I'm just saying, Pep, I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying don't. But when you start having scratches on your face and scratches and you throwing up 6 to the crowd and you talking about, well, Mourinho only won 3, I won 6 and all this. Like I say, my manager you don't have 13 fingers so you can hold up all. But the point I'm making is it's just showing the signs.
We're not going to do that.
So we'll get to it.
Hey,
do you think Pep is rattled?
Who had the better first 8 years coming to the English league? Pep or your guy?
Oh, definitely Pep. 100%.
Okay, so let's stop all this. The fact that he stayed there for how many years is why he's got what he's got. It's only longevity. That's the only thing saving Sir Alex Ferguson. And it's a different era. It's a different time. So he was able to do his thing. Today, there's no I run the ship. I run everything. That does not happen in today's football. Sir Alex Ferguson was blessed at the time that he came up. But let's not question the difference between managers. Because when these two managers went head-to-head, Pep showed him who's boss. And Sir Alex Ferguson did not do anything close to what Pep did his first 8 years in the English league.
That's true. And we'll see. But you talking about breaks and longevity. Pep can't do that. Pep can't stay here 26 years. Look at him now. This is the first time he's had adversity, and look at the state of him physically. Look at him.
Yeah, but
this is the first time he's had adversity, and you literally see this man making jokes about self-harming. Man's talking about self-harming.
No, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do the first time he's had adversity. This is the first time that it's looked this bad, but it's not the first time that he's had adversity. Let's just look at what happened last season. Nothing like this. I get it. Listen, nothing like this. But when City are having three games we'll do it. Winning, it was a problem back then. It's just getting remixed now because it's worse than what it was.
We're not Sky Sports or TNT or ESPN. We're talking legitimate threats, not Arsenal. Cut it out.
I'm not talking about threats. I'm talking about poor form.
No. Listen, when you talk about adversity, I'm talking about legitimate threats. Arsenal were never a legitimate threat to you over these 2 seasons. Cut the shit. Liverpool, I hear that. Arsenal went over these past 2 seasons. Yeah, they was in a title. They was in a race. They were never gonna win.
No. But hold on. Now Liverpool are important, or they're not important. What's happening here? Last year they were in the title race with us. So don't
legit. When I say that,
because there was adversity last year.
I said legit. No. Hear the words that I'm saying.
Yeah, legit. Liverpool last year,
legitimate threats. No, they wasn't. They were sold as legitimate threats. What did I tell you all season long, Vale?
The fact that you said it
So who was right, Vale? Who was right?
Flawless.
Was I right talking about those 2 clubs?
Liverpool fell off but it does not mean that they were not a threat.
They weren't a legitimate threat. That's why they fell off.
Great. but they were a threat.
They were not a legitimate
come
threat.
on, man.
It was a manufacture. It was
All right,
oh,
who's
you're
a
there,
threat?
but you're not
Okay,
going to do anything.
I'm asking you right now. I'm asking you right now.
Go on.
The form that I'm
Go
in.
on.
Who's a threat this year?
Just live. What to who?
Who's a threat to winning the title?
Just Liverpool. That's it.
It's just Liverpool.
Yeah, it's just Liverpool. Yeah.
So there's no threat. There's no City threat. There's no Arsenal threat. It's just Liverpool.
No, it's just Liverpool.
It's Liverpool to lose.
Yeah, there's no threat. You lot are finished. This squad of players is finished, and Arsenal are Arsenal. So there's no threat. No.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Okay. So there's
that answer
no
your
threat.
question?
There's no threat to Liverpool winning this title, so they must.
Huh? Yeah, they must. I've been saying this.
Okay.
They must from this situation. The way you lot look, this City squad is finished. Your manager this season finished.
Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem. Look,
he might be able to turn it. I think Pep's, as much as I want it to be the end of Pep and it be like Mourinho, I don't think it will be. I think he'll bounce back in the summer. No. You didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I literally just said. As much as I want it to be the end of Pep and be like a Mourinho thing, I don't think it will be that. I think he bounces back next season.
Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does. Because there's a difference between the managers that you were listing off and also you trying to throw in Sir Alex Ferguson, which is still disrespectful. Listen, Sir Alex Ferguson, as great as he was, I'm being real, as great as he was, the longevity that you want to talk about, the things that he was able to do in your pump before FFP and PSR. This man, Sir Alex Ferguson, United, who would go and get the Rios, go and get the Coles, go and get all these players, the Continent, just go and poach and get the strength. You know what he wasn't able to do?
Well,
he wasn't able to do 4 in a row while winning 6.
He wasn't able to do 4 in a row.
So this you want to point out scratching your head or scratching your nose, the stress that he's feeling. You know why?
But he never needed a break though. You know what I'm saying? Like your managers had to do and Klopp's had to do and all these other managers had to do.
Let's talk English league. There hasn't been any break. There hasn't been any
just Klopp though, because Klopp got run out by Arteta, remember? So Klopp needed a break. You agree with that?
I explained it. Don't do that.
That's what you said.
Why are you doing that?
Why am I doing what? Saying what you said to me.
I said what?
You said Arteta ran him out. He was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes, you got to add that last part. That was the realization.
Sorry. Arteta was the straw that broke the camel's back. So Pep pushed him to got him Klopp right to the edge, and then Arteta was the final push. Yes. That's what you're saying.
Pep kept shoving him, kept pushing him. He got on the edge of that cliff. Klopp was like, and he didn't expect little Arteta to be the last push, and then it was over. Think about it. Think about it.
Oh my God.
He's been battling Pep. He's been battling Pep year over year over year. And then he's got to look and see this gelled cone mover come over and beat him in the standings twice. He's like,
you're a piss taker, you know. You are a man. You are the worst on this platform for taking liberties. You know, when it comes to taking liberties, you are the worst, Joe. You be taking the most liberties.
No, I'm just
you make things, yo, the way you make things that are disrespectful, even more disrespectful. It's crazy. Big up Pops. Oh, it's crazy, Pops. It's crazy. Big up to Beijing Pops in the cut. Subscribe to Beijing Reds TV. I need to get Pops and Vader and myself on the stream together. We gonna make that happen. What was I gonna say? I lost where I was at. So yeah, with it, all I was saying was the reason why I'm crashing on Pep. One, because I didn't see the City fall off happening.
You gotta protect your guy.
And 2, I'm gonna protect his legacy. As much as I rate Pep, it's like, okay, if he falls off, which I don't think happens, but I'm hoping it's Mourinho-esque, because I didn't see the Mourinho one happen. I didn't see the Mourinho one happening. And when that happened, I was like, whoa. And it took me a few years to be like, right, Mourinho's not it. I hope it happens to Pep. I think your squad is cooked, but I think you'll turn it around. I don't think Pep's done, but I'm hoping his management style is out of date. But is Pep Rattled? Talk to us.
Yeah. I mean, this rattle talk. Listen, let me take myself off camera. Those of you on Spotify, all the listening platforms, get yourself to YouTube. All right, get these subscribers numbers up for my man Flawless at Sarcasm City TV, because you're missing out. I'm on screen right now, and you're missing out on what I'm showing right now. And I'm taking myself off camera, and I'm going to show the image The image is the best manager to come to the English league. First 8 years, better than anyone has ever done it. Just like Erling Haaland, the best goal scorer that we've ever seen. The proficiency is off the charts. Pep is holding up 6 because he's won 6 Prems, and he's reminding the crowd at Anfield because they were singing, he's getting sacked in the morning. Are you
That's funny.
crazy?
I can't lie. That's funny. I like that.
It was hilarious, but you know what I enjoy? You know what actually shows me that he's not rattled, that he's not losing his mind? He's playing back to the fans. Because what gets talked about, again, those that attend games, I got a nice circle. I got a nice circle, whether they're ops or blues. But they happen to tell me, you know what? As much as that was televised, Pep actually clapped the opposing fans, obviously the blue fans, when he was out there, and they clapped them back. It was a mutual thing. It was like, listen, it's like when we go to games. For those of you that don't happen to get over here, but if you ever check out an NBA game, this is what we do as fans as well.
I said it's the number of touches Haaland has had in the box since October.
Wow. Take your shots because Haaland's gonna make you pay.
Oh, we going to. We've been waiting for this. We gonna dance in this motherfucker. 100%. We gonna Millie Rock the whole 9, man. We gonna shimmy. We gonna doogie the whole 9, man. Yeah, 100%. We gonna pie.
You ever? Well, you know what? It's late enough over there in the UK.
We party, man. Every day that ends in Y, man. Every minute awake on this Pep thing.
4 years now, so I understand how you can't control yourselves.
100%. It was out of the blue. I didn't expect it either. That was the sweetest thing.
I get it.
It's great. You know what I'm saying? To see this bald-headed demon. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's human. Oh, he bleeds. Literally.
He's not rattled. Flawless. And he's not rattled. He was playing back with the fans. It was a mutual thing. And again, like I was saying, North American sports, NBA, this is what we do as fans as well. We try to talk it up. We want the player to turn around and acknowledge us. We want the manager to turn around and acknowledge us. And Pep was just doing that. He's not rattled, but I think at the same time, what you're seeing, the inconsistency with regards to our play, is him trying to figure out, how do I make this work? And he's trying to figure out something. And I said it before, you guys don't want to listen, but for Pete, it's different set of problems. It's a different set of problems because there's, again, listen, you guys, if you're a football connoisseurs, right? You know, some of you are like, you like your wines, you like your cigars, some of you like your whatever extracurriculars, whatever it happens to be. If it's football, check out the documentaries. There's Together 4 in a row. It actually revealed so much tension that came out of that trouble. You had players now with a heightened sense of ego. I want to play. A trouble was just one. I need to play. I need to get my money. I need to get my shine. That created a whole set of problems. And again, when someone questioned, why was the squad so small? Why didn't you invest? Why did you let players go? That all trickled down from it. And it's a problem that no one's ever had to face. Flawless, he's faced the trouble. He's faced 3 peats. And credit to
just want to say two of them things. Just want to say,
yeah, and there's a reason why it was so difficult at the time that there was no 4-peat. He was able to do it twice, but wasn't able to do a 4-peat. That's how difficult it is.
God, the way we fell short. We Liverpool less was like 2 points short in both. Some rubbish like that.
Don't revisit that. You're getting more wrinkles on your face. The thing that you want to point out is this problem is unique. So a fall off was almost destined to happen because was I expected to win 5? But this manager,
he was expected to win 5. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
He was expected to win 5.
We win 5 and then we're expected to win 6. We win 6 and then we're expected to win 7.
You are expected to win until there is a team that we look at on paper and a manager we look at on paper and go, the team and manager is better than yours. This is why we have this thing where we say favor predictions. But I get it, man. Your manager's stressed, so you got to protect him. I get it, man. It's been a long time since you've had to protect
what? I see what you're doing. And when you meet up with the Mendem, they're going to realize the agenda that you're running because you're trying to point out it's about the club or it's about the team and it's about the manager. It's clearly not always about the manager because this manager is using the same tools over at Liverpool that a great manager had and is having better success. So it's not always a case where it needs to be great team, great manager, because you can have a not well-known but successful manager in slot that we're seeing who's getting a result out the players. And we've all said that those are great players over at Liverpool.
Absolutely.
They just weren't getting it done because.
So you have
Yeah. So
So
the fact that I'm not winning 5 against a
it's still
Mo
it's
Salah, Van Dijk.
yes, because you were
Yes.
still on paper learning up into the season.
No. We're not going to do that on paper because this is football.
We always do it. We always do on. This is why we make predictions. That the general consensus
the game actually gets played. You were just scrunching up your face thinking about how you fell short winning a 4-peat.
Yeah, and because if you look, I'll have to go back and check those seasons, but we also failed those seasons. But the point I'm making is general consensus was general consensus. Yeah, because when we fail, I'm like, yo, we failed. Like it doesn't mean that the manager's bad. You just failed that season.
You going back in your mind's eye and remembering when you didn't win the 4th, you're like, we failed. I'm sure you had. I'm sure you knew what the
when we lost in because 2002. Yeah, I expected us to win. I can't remember when the other 3-peat was.
But one. Fine. I started this season.
No. One of them was 2002. Yeah, I was disappointed in 2002 that we didn't win.
Yeah, I'm going to be disappointed as well. But there's context.
But we failed. Yes, we failed because we were expected to win that season. We failed.
All right.
In 2002, we failed. Was it 02? Yeah, it was 2002. We failed.
We're failing from winning the league. Yes, but you're also going to understand that these are the reasons on why. You probably don't remember it top of mind now. It's crazy,
yes, and 4-peat. You were supposed to win the 5, and you didn't. That's on your manager and your players.
Hilarious. This is hilarious.
And you're not even playing, and you're not even against another. What makes it worse is it's not even another creme de la creme manager. That's what makes it worse. You're not even against another GOAT. You're not even against.
Okay, hold on. So when you happen to lose to a young Pep, at the time, you crash it on Sir Alex Ferguson because Pep was quote unquote unknown. But we see what he's become. If Slot, as what we're seeing right now,
we never faced Pep and Fergie never went head to head in the league.
Barcelona, what?
Oh, you're talking about European Cups.
I'm just saying. At the time, it's a young Pep. It's a Pep that hasn't quite done all that he's done.
European trophies is different to a league format, and you know this.
I know it's different, but I'm talking about as you're facing a manager, the storyline, the narratives. If Slot happens to end up being that guy, because
if he's GOAT like, we'll look at it and go, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But if he's GOAT like, later on we'll look at it and go, that's incredible. But currently, right now, he is rookie. He is a rookie. Say that again.
Is Klopp
Is he elite? Creme de la? Yeah. Klopp is definitely.
Okay, so if Slot shows to be like elite, then
then we will be like, less.
Pep is okay. All right,
we're still gonna crash on. We'll still crash on Pep, but just a little bit less because it's like he is. But at this moment in time, you're getting your ass kicked by a rookie, so we're gonna crash on you. You're getting your ass handed to you by a manager who's his first season in the league. That should not be happening.
No, it should.
And when it happened to my, and when it happened to my
guy,
and when it happened, and it did happen to my manager, and what was said about him at those times? What was said about him? Hold up. What was said about him at those times? You think people weren't crashing
about Sir Alex Ferguson losing to Jose?
No, I thought you were talking about Wenger. No, Jose was creme de la creme. What are we talking about? Jose was creme de la creme. Use Wenger. I'm helping your own argument against me. This is crazy.
But I'm just saying, even Wenger, because I'm saying Wenger was early, but even Wenger.
Mourinho, I was coming off the back of a treble and winning a Europa League and a Champions League in back-to-back seasons. I think hold up. He was coming off a double treble. That is special. He was already seen as creme de la creme. You're coming off a double treble. We've never seen it before.
He went to Chelsea. He went to
and we've seen what Chelsea was doing in the build-up to that. But Chelsea was on the come up as a team.
Okay, but should they, this team, this club that they were, should they be displacing a Sir Alex Ferguson and a United? So are you telling me the crashings at the time were justified or no? Because if you're going to use the same energy you used on Sir Alex Ferguson, you want to apply.
No, it's criticism, but yeah, he got criticized during them times, but it's less criticism than your guy because he didn't get his ass kicked by a rookie.
Okay, well let's wait.
You got your ass hand. Unless you're telling me Slot right now is as good as that Mourinho. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Are you saying Slot right now is as good as Mourinho?
Slot won where he was at.
Are you telling me right? So I'll ask you again. Are you telling me right now?
obviously he's not leaving an Inter. He's not leaving a Real Madrid.
Are you no? Because no, this is before Mourinho. So I'm saying, are you saying Arne Slot right now is as good as Mourinho when he first joined Chelsea? Is this what you're telling me?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, all right. So Mourinho was miles. That Mourinho was miles clear of the Arne Slot. So that's why the criticism was less, but he still got criticized.
So when
this is why a lot of the fan base wanted him out. This is why a lot of the fan base were talking about, is he done? This happened to Fergie during them periods. It's just that it wasn't on socials like this. But I remember them times. That was a genuine conversation because we went 3 years
out even before he won his first Prem. I know
because
how
you can't.
moved.
Exactly. And that's why we've been. That's why we've been one of the most successful teams in the country because of that thing. But we moved. You would know nothing about that. But as I was saying, so the fact that where was he at? You wouldn't. This is why you've done. It took you a century to get here. Welcome to the party. But we moved. But go on.
Took me a century to get where?
To start winning trophies. It took your club a whole century to get here.
Okay.
Welcome to the party.
We're
not doing what? It took you a century to get here. Well done.
It took me a century to win an English league.
Not win an English league title, but like be at the top for a sustained period and sustain trophies. It took you a century to get here.
All right. Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm saying when I say that. So when you say, oh, it's the Manchester United standard, yes, that's why we've been so successful from
you've been
the beginning all the way up until now. Even before that. Even before
you got the cash injection before we got the cash injection. That's the only difference.
Even before.
Look at every club that's been successful and had sustained success for a long period of time. Liverpool, Arsenal, and United, cash injection. We happen to get ours late. That's the only difference.
That's cool. But there's teams who have had it. There's teams who have had it and haven't had sustained success. But we're going off topic anyway. The point I'm making is your manager is currently getting.
I just throw that jab back because you throw the jab. So
all right, cool. Whatever in a jab, Chris jab. You know what I'm saying? You caught me as crisp.
No, okay. So you want to talk about if he
your manager getting his ass handed to him by a rookie? Just don't let it. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, it's fair.
Before you carry on, big up to Sad for the raid, man. Shout out to my guy Sad for the raid. Sorry to cut you off. Big up to Sad for the raid. Are you not entertained, people? Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. We're at 64 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes. Hit the subscribe button on the channel. Subscribe to Veta Games TV, people. Link is in the title. Veta's my guy, people. And I like to see how I caught him with a crisp jab. I thought I had him and he hit me right back. This is why I fucks with Veta. This is phenomenal sparring. This is great. It's like, no disrespect. I don't know you won't take this disrespectful. This is like a mirror match. This is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? This is great. I'm I can do what I'm saying now. You slick in the ring. I respect it. But yeah, subscribe to Veta Games TV. Subscribe to Sheik TV as well. That's my bro. Subscribe to Sheik as well. But where was we at anyway? Because we always going off in time.
I'm gonna remind you, because again, this is like a commercial. Repetition. If Pep happens to lose this season, he's not going anywhere. He will be back for the fight. And if
don't lose that second season either. You must next season.
That'd be incredible. You know what we're gonna do? Well, you know what I want us to do?
Go on.
I want us to do, maybe not you, but I want us to do what Rivals have said. I want us to actually do City buy themselves titles. Pep is a checkbook manager. City have ruined football with the amount of spending. I want us to live up to that. I want us to actually do what they've been saying we've been doing, haven't been doing, but actually do it. Let's go out and get 4 players in the summer. Let's do a Chelsea, because no one seems to have problems with Chelsea doing it. Everybody's nice and calm with Chelsea spending every damn transfer.
You know why people have no issue with Chelsea doing it? Now you know this, but you'll play the game. Because Chelsea haven't been number one. Everybody hates number one. You're in the 6th right now.
Flawless.
You're in the correct. You from the 6th. You live in the 6th, correct? You from there, born and raised, yeah. Why do you think everyone's hating on Drake and dancing on Drake's grave? Because he's been number one for so long. You know what's crazy? You are not, like, when I say you, not you, but your club is the representation of Drake. Because City have been number one for because it even surprised me. I can't stand you lot because I'm a United fan. But what I didn't realize, how many people were waiting to dance on Pep and City's grave until it's happened. And it's like, everyone's been sick and tired of you lot. Everyone hates number one. So the reason why people have no issue with Chelsea spending big and they're not being criticized, let Chelsea go and win 3 league titles in a row. You know what you're going to hear? Checkbook team, checkbook manager. They spent $2 billion in 6 years.
They spoke about it even before the winning happened. So I do.
But to me, I don't see why you take that as a criticism. If someone calls Pep a checkbook manager, it's like, that's not. I I don't think it's a criticism. I don't think it's a criticism.
No, it is a criticism because they want to say it in a way that he's winning only because of the spending, and obviously that's clearly not
Who
true.
cares?
But
Who cares? Who cares about
no,
the
no,
how
no, no,
are you doing it?
no. Style matters, Flawless. Style
But
matters.
you do it in a stylish manner.
No, but
Pep wins in
again,
a stylish manager.
that's why no. When we're doing it with academy players, when we're doing it with Fabian Delph, when we're doing it with
Yeah.
moves like that,
But you
Zinchenko
still
playing
spent
left
money
back.
under him. That's just
No,
me anyway.
I'm just saying we don't just do it because of the spending. We do it because the manager's brilliant. Now,
No, it's smart, but if you take away the manager's brilliance, you wouldn't have the success. If you take away the money spent, you wouldn't have the. It's all a combination. This is just me. I don't think that. I don't see it as a criticism. It's like when you talk about United spending to yeah, cool, and everyone wished their club did it because then they would have the success we would have had then, and they would all loved it. So when people you mention it to me on a regular,
yeah, but I'm just, but the reason why I want to point out is
spent big money. Yeah, I'm glad we did.
No, no. I brought up the spending because you want to be like, yo, it took you a century to get here, and I was like, listen, you got the cash injection before I did. You just have to.
Why didn't no one invest in you? Look, you know what I'm saying? The Scrubs, that's why. You know what I'm saying? You love Scrubs. It's not my fault we have some heritage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, we should have never lent you our kits back in the day. You rag.
It's what it is, now, man. We put Manchester on the map. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Welcome.
Get the heck out of here. Now, the thing that I want to point out, I know that everybody's been waiting for this. I go back, listen, while we're live, just so you know, those of you on Spotify, those of you on YouTube, when we're live, this is me. I'm reacting to what Flawless is saying. Whatever comments he puts up, obviously I'm reacting to. But my chat is closed. You are not influencing what I'm saying, where this conversation goes. It's strictly Flawless and him being the host of the show. Now, afterwards, best believe, I go back and watch this. I'll go back and watch this, and I'll see what y'all frauds are saying. What you're trying to claim or call out. I love it. I enjoy it. But I know you guys have been waiting for this. I've seen the comments. I hate Vader's smirk. Look at him smiling. Look at that laugh that he can't even contain what he's trying to say. I see all that. You guys have been waiting for a minute, and deservedly so. You want to take your shots now that we've taken some injuries. We were doing the same thing when United stumbled and fumbled, and we didn't realize that it was going to be this long that they were going to be out. Now, I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful. This is Pep. It's not like Pep hasn't signed with us. It's not like our ownership has changed.
True.
This blemish, this thing that Flawless keeps pointing out, don't be a loser. Don't let this be how you're remembered.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the ownership don't want anything like this sticking to them. So if you want to believe, if you think that this might be the first domino, for those of you that plays dominoes, right? I'm not I'm talking not the ivory dominoes where you slam six. I'm not talking about for those of you that do the dominoes, you want to stack them up. And if you think that this is the first domino falling for City looking like how you guys have been, if you guys think this is the start of the banter era, relax. We at least, I'm gonna say this just to appease you. We at least have 2 more years. All right, we at least have 2 more years before the banter era because Pep.
Do you expect 2 league titles in the next 2? Not this one.
I've never
the one
expected
after
a
the one
title from day dot. That ain't me.
So you free-peated and won a treble, but you didn't. So you telling
me
you
like you guys across the street.
You free-peated and won a treble, but you didn't expect to win the next league title first. But you're the best side in the country. All right, go on, carry on as you were.
Do I expect to win a league title in the next 2 years? Can't say that.
Cool. Are you the best side? Okay. All right.
I'm not the best side right now. What?
No, I'm saying you was at that point. I'm saying when you free-peated when you free-peated and won the Champions League, you didn't expect to win the first.
I told you how we were weak. I told you about my transfer.
Yeah, you did. You also still predicted you to win the league, but we moved.
Yeah, and I'm not healthy. That's the only reason why I'm not winning the league. I predicted Usain Bolt winning even before he retired, but I realized that the hamstrings aren't what they used to be.
It's cool, but go on, carry on. So you think that you will? This is a minor blemish. You'll be back next year, 25, 26.
Yeah. The reason
you're gonna go out and spend big in the summer.
We didn't spend anything.
No, I'm asking you. Do you think you go and spend big in the summer?
Oh, I think. Listen, my heart's telling me we
Tell us
get
what your
two
heart
players.
thinks and what your head thinks. We want to know,
Yeah.
man.
My heart tells me that we get two players in the transfer window. My head tells me we get one. I think it's a matter of, you know what, we're not going to rush. We're not going to do the Band-Aid fix. We're not going to go and just get a player just to try to make a run. We're going to get the player that we think is going to be here for 3, 4, 5 years. So that being said, this summer transfer window, we're going to be just as strategic as we've been. We are in the mix to get Declan Rice, which would make sense, but I don't think he's still as poor as we are right now. As poor as we are right now, I still don't think Declan Rice makes that great of a difference because the man can't pass the ball. Yeah, he could break up play. Yeah, he could maybe stop some of these transitions. Yeah, I'd give him that. But man can't pass the ball. So we're going to pick the right players accurately, intelligently in the summer. If that means we're buying 4, 5, let's do a Chelsea, like I said. Let's go out and do a Chelsea. If anybody wants to talk bad about my club spending, I'm gonna be like, shut your lips. You see what Chelsea did?
No, you suppose, you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. And as much as I dislike you and despise your football club, you're supposed to bounce back. The same way I'm talking about your manager. Hey, go get your chain back. That's supposed to be your club's mindset. Hey, Liverpool snatched our chain. Hey, let's spend this bread. Let's rebuild this squad because we need to rebuild it. And let's go get our chain back. And I think you will do that in the summer. I fully expect you to do the business.
Now, the reason why I say we got to spend is because there is a aging out of players. There's clear contracts that are expiring. They're in their final year or their second year. So we've got to look at it this way. I'm not saying we need to go out and spend because how we invested in a Nunez or how we invested in a Savinho or how we invested in a Doku is wrong. I'm not saying go out and get more wing play. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like the investment in a Kovacic, who again was a temporary, although I think his contract's actually 2 years, but an aging Bernardo Silva, a KDB, a John Stones, a Kyle Walker. That's where I'm saying, you know what? That's where we're spending. We're not spending to fix the spends that we did the last 2 seasons. We're spending on the players that are aging out and it's time to go. Walker was one of the early signings, I think year 2 for Pep. KDB was obviously here before Pep. Bernardo Silva was, I think, year 2 for Pep. These are players that have been here for a long time, 7+ years. It's time.
It's time to move
so
on.
That's where I want us to spend. I think it was very telling on what this FFP PSR is all about because when you look at it, not many clubs are spending. You look at what FSG and again FSG, most efficient owners out there, they didn't really spend much. I expect them to spend big in this upcoming transfer window. So it's going to be a lot of competition to remain at the top. Arsenal, who knows what they're going to do? Chelsea, they spend every year.
They're going to keep our toe.
Yeah, they're going to keep spending.
Chelsea might do something.
Chelsea,
we're still a year off. So, you know. The only
but you guys will spend again. You guys will spend again. So
actually, Liverpool might be significantly weaker depending on what goes on with Trent, Salah, Van Dijk. But that's a whole different conversation.
I think they're only going to be weaker with regards to paper. But I think whoever FSG let go, it's going to be smart business.
If they lose those 3, they are significantly weaker. You don't lose your captain, your vice captain in the same window for free.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, but they're not.
That's what I'm saying. This is me pointing out to people hoping I need them to lose Van Dijk.
FSG, no, they're too smart to do that. Well, whoever they choose to keep is going to make tremendous sense.
I hope they choose to keep. I hope they choose to keep none of them. That's what I'm saying.
No, they're not going to.
What you mean? Why? Why do you mean? Hey, losing one of them, I don't think is smart business, especially for free.
No. Losing one of them is going to be smart. Flawless. Whoever they choose to let go is going to be smart business. They don't make mistakes like that.
Not for free.
Yes.
No, you don't let good assets walk out the door for free.
Flawless. I believe, did they not let Mane go for free? I believe they let Mane go for free. And at the time, everyone was kicking up a fuss. But look what it showed.
Mane was no
1
longer
year out before flat.
Mane was no longer Mane. No, but even Mane in his last season wasn't Mane. That was smart business.
Okay, so
I agree with that. But Mane was where there's no dip with these 3.
There's no dip with Trent. You didn't. Flawless. What did you think of Trent's attempt at defending Doku? Did you watch the game?
Oh yeah, he went when he spanned him. It was good. Yeah, I did watch the game. Yeah, he did very well. But Doku did
very
nothing.
well?
But it is
Who did
like
very well?
Doku did very well in that instance you're talking about. Doku's
What did
still
you
rubbish,
think?
but he did well in that instance.
What did you think of Trent's defending?
In that moment, poor. But he's Trent a good is Trent a good defender? Yes. Is Trent a quality player? Yes.
Yo, chat. Those of you on Spotify, you did not see this. You need to go over to YouTube. Watch Flawless. Flawless is a wordsmith. He's a lyricist.
Oh, Mane was sold. How much was Mane sold for? So Mane wasn't a free match. Chat's telling me. Thank you. I thought he went for free to Saudi. He went Bayern Munich, didn't he? How much was it? Oh, he's 32 million. Oh, they got 32 M's for him. And these are the same players now. You're bigging up this great. My point is, you don't let assets like that walk for free.
Okay, well, hold on. So they got money for Mane. FSG don't make mistakes. So they got money for Mane. Yeah. The fact that they're not going to get money for whoever they let go tells me that the contract that they were trying to lock up made no sense.
Cool.
Whoever they let go, the contract that they let go is like, listen, this player was out of their mind.
And carry on. So before I said to the chat because I thought he had gone for free. I forgot he went Bayern Munich. That's on me.
I thought so as well.
Yeah. I actually thought I forgot that he didn't go straight to Saudi. He went Bayern Munich, but he'd fallen off. Like I'm saying, if they let an asset like Trent go for free, is crazy because of the money you could get from him. But hey, that's just me.
No, hold on. I don't want to. Okay, I'm kind of all over the place right now, but FSG.
It's cool, like your manager and your team. We understand. It's cool, man. We're here for you. Go on.
Whatever FSG do, it's going to be sound business. Honestly, you'd have to
sound financial business,
sound footballing business. Because football is a business. Don't get it twisted.
Man. Football is a business, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to FSG, man. I'm FSG in, so big up them. I'm with you. I agree. They do sound business.
All right.
You're FSG in too, right? No, you should be FSG out because they do good business at Liverpool, and they're one of your ops. So you're FSG out. I'm FSG in.
I want them leaving Liverpool.
You want them gone? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm FSG in.
Because of the business. You know what Liverpool were doing before FSG?
Yeah, I hear that.
My Liverpool friends were on mute.
I was also the last whoever they had. I was them in too, 100%.
No. I was them in for the last owners. I'm FSG out for these guys.
That's what we did. I'm both.
I want the likes. I want the likes of Hussam and all those guys saying FSG out because they were all on mute before FSG.
Yeah, cool.
I got calls on the weekend. Obviously, I lost to Liverpool. But Liverpool
fans
weren't calling me.
FSG they better than the last group. Yes. Does it still mean they're good enough? No. But hey, carry on, man.
Maybe not good enough, but Liverpool fans were on mute with the last guys.
Yeah, they're better.
I want FSG out the door. Cool. I want them out the door.
I want them in because they don't want to dominate. You know what I'm saying? They're not like your mob. I need your mob gun. Because your mob is serious about dominating. I want your mob gun. Your owners.
What's the phrase? You're cutting your nose to spite your face? Flawless.
Why
you need to be thanking me. You need to be thanking me for my 4. Because out of the 4, 2 prevented Liverpool from surpassing you.
Here the thing is, Vail, I was fucked either way, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
It does matter. 21, flawless.
It doesn't
flawless. Matter. 21 is way better. Is way worse than me. Come on,
it's not. Nah, it's not. It's just as bad.
Chat. Kill him for that.
The
How is say that? Trying to sit there and say me just getting my 10 English titles because everyone's anywhere close to Liverpool getting their 20?
Because everyone's different. That's why.
Because everyone's different. 3 years, they would have been talking about 21 over you.
Yeah, they would have. But do you know what? I'm more mad at that. The fact that it's used to up there and we're not. That's what bothers me. No. I crash on my own team because that shouldn't be the case.
Oh, this is wild.
The fact that I've watched my ops for the past. Who's the last side outside of you two to win a league title? Outside of City and Liverpool, who's the last side to win a league title? What year was it? Chat, Chelsea. Let me know. Who's the last team? Chelsea. What year was that? What year did Chelsea win the league, people?
Chelsea would have won it Chelsea won it after
2017. So we're going into 2025. Thank you, Goldcell. Yeah, 2017. So we're going into 2025. So I've watched my ops for the past 8 years pretty much battle it out. You know who I'm not mad at? City. You know who I'm not mad at? Liverpool. You know who I'm not mad at? Arsenal. My own club. for allowing this. That's where my issue lies.
No, I get all that, Flawless.
That's where it is. Because we could have easily been in, if we was moving serious, we could have easily been in the mix.
Okay, you could have easily been in the mix, but you weren't in the mix. And the fact that you weren't in the mix, it was better that
I was
won the
either way. To you, it was. To me, it wasn't. No.
Okay.
It wasn't. No. Because hearing you talk about 4 is just as bad. Hearing Liverpool fans talk about 21 is just as bad.
Flawless. Let's say it was interrupted. Let's say it was just interrupted, but I happened to win it. I happened to prevent Liverpool from winning it, and maybe Chelsea wins another one or whatever. The fact that I won it and Liverpool didn't win it, that was the best case for you.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
So I have to put up with you. No, it's not, because you don't understand. I'll explain why. I don't care. I don't care. I do care about the 21. I do, but I don't want you to have 4 either. I don't want you to have anything.
No, not the 4 in a row. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want you to have 1. I don't want you to have 1. What do you understand about that? I don't want you to have 1.
You United fans are so damn.
I don't want you to have 1. I want you lot in League 2. What are we talking about?
That's why you guys were hated.
Yeah, of course we are. Like, when's in rivalry? Why would I want my rival to win anything? I want you. You talking about 1? I want you in League 1. I want Liverpool in League 1. I want Arsenal in League 1. Leeds are in the Championship. Hey, Leeds, hold that. Fuck Leeds. I hope you spend another 16 years outside the top flight. What are we talking about here?
So ungrateful.
What are we talking about?
I prevented Liverpool from winning 20 and 21. You're so ungrateful.
Cool. And then I have to put up not only with you lot, and what you don't understand is not only do I have to put up with you lot, them being the Kings of Manchester, I hear it from all the rivals as well. Nah, fuck all that. This is why I'm dancing on you lot's grave right now. I don't focus on who's won it. Who don't win it gets crashed on. It happens to be you lot. Same way I've been crashing on Liverpool for years. There's viral clips of me crashing on Liverpool, calling them the Super Saiyan Luigi and all that. Viral clips out there. Quarter of a mil views in them things there. Combined, it's probably over 500,000, but I don't even check the numbers. What are we talking about here? I didn't even know this. Troops told me. I didn't even know this.
That's wild.
So the point I'm making is, yes, as much as I despise Liverpool, and I don't want them having 21. I don't want you lot having, how many you got? 9, 8,
10,
7?
10.
10. I want you lot having 10. I'm saying there's no allies here. Yeah, Pop said, man, looking for an ally with United. Yeah, that's his MO, man. Like,
I'm not
he was like, we almost
stopped
Real Madrid. We all got to stop Real Madrid. That's a problem, mate.
Do.
No, that's a you problem. I'm not in that competition.
Well, you guys, when you guys are out of the gutter, then you guys will be back.
Yeah. And we on our way back. But the point I'm making is, I'm screwed regardless. That's what I'm saying. You're saying, hey, one of these men is going to take your wife.
No.
Which one would you prefer? That's the question you're asking me.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you in the face with a gun. Do you want a shotgun? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you want a hand? I'm getting shot in the face. There's no good way to get shot in the face. There's no good way for one of my rivals to go and win the Premier League title. What don't you understand about chat? Do you not understand what I'm saying? There's no good way for one of my rivals to win the league title. There's no good way to get shot in the face. Oh, it's better to get a shotgun. No, it's better to get a handgun to the face than a shotgun to the face. You are getting shot in the face. What are we doing?
All right. Okay.
What are you doing out here?
Either City.
Oh, man's getting stabbed with a kitchen knife rather than a samurai. I'm being stabbed.
All right, man.
People say, "Oh, would you rather lose an arm or lose a leg?"
I'll let you live with that. I'll let you live with that.
I just have to clarify for this because people do. Oh, would you rather lose an arm or a leg? I'm losing a limb.
Ooh.
What are you talking about? We're losing a limb. Neither. There's no right answer. So you gonna think about that because you just that crazy.
Arm.
Yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then word to the Kevin Hart joke, and he's like, right, you just wearing shit like over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You miss world every day. You know what I'm saying? And that you miss world every day. Yeah. Carry on.
That's crazy.
Using a limb. When I say probs the leg, that's the main part of that question. People want to pick. Yo, why am I losing a limb? Why is this the question? Is the problem? You know why it's the question? Because of this football club right underneath me, that badge right there. So there ain't no, you stopped us from 2020. You did that for yourselves. Don't do that. Because if you lot were battling Chelsea and Spurs, you'd still be talking the same spice.
Okay, everybody in the chat, game theory. You guys know what I'm talking about. Of the lesser of two evils, the better consequence of certain actions. Listen, it was
lesser of two evils. It's all evil.
It was best for City to do it. Flawless wants to talk about losing his girl to two different sets of guys. Well, one guy's gonna be gentle with her, another guy's gonna
I
violate
am
her.
losing my wife.
Yes, you are losing it,
She's
but
no longer my wife. It don't matter. I've
I
lost my wife.
hear
Is
it.
the
I hear
key
it.
to that. There's no
I hear it.
better way to lose your wife. There's no better way to get shot in the face. There's no better way to lose a limb.
Okay.
I am losing a limb. I've been
I hear it.
shot in
I
the
hear it.
face.
I won't fight it. I won't fight it. Now, when you guys want to bring this back down to what this remaining season is all about, this remaining season, for me in particular, is about seeing what kind of fight my club's going to put together. It's about me seeing which players actually deserve to continue to be Manchester City players. Because unlike some of you guys that happen to be match attending fans, that happen to be watching games on the TV, when things are at its worst, I'm not turning off the TV. When I'm at a game and my team's getting blown out, I'm not leaving the stands. I want to see which players fight to the very last minute.
Talk about it.
I want to see which players have or deserve to have that badge on. That's why I watch. I don't want to see anyone punking out. So the difference with how I'm looking at this season is to see who my warriors are. I want to see who the soldiers are and who the civilians are. That's my approach. So there's no turning off the game. There's no quitting on my club. I think Pep is facing something. I mean, you guys take your jokes. Pep is facing something none of y'all had to deal with. None of y'all. As great as you guys have all been. All your stints, great. You never had to see something like this. So Pep is doing it in an era where he also has to respect the rules of FFP, PSR. It's a social media era, so everything's magnified. This man can't do something without it being talked about. But for him to turn this around, say again?
I said facts. You can't do something. Hey, welcome to being number one, mate, and it's not going well.
It's different, man. You said it yourself. It's social media era.
Social media era, man. You can't be the dominant guy, and you've been the bully.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Pep can't turn down interviews from certain reporters, like your man used to do back in the day. So
he ain't got that
everything
clout,
is heightened.
Yeah, you ain't got that clout. You can't do that. You ain't got that clout.
Oh, he doesn't have the clout now.
No,
everything is heightened now. So what I want to see.
Man told it. For those that don't know, that's the BBC. I think they put out which is over here, people, big TV station over here, like classic, like oldest TV station in the UK. And I think they put out a documentary in regards to, it might have been football agents, but it was something to do with Sir Alex Ferguson's son. He didn't like the documentary. So he said, fuck the BBC, I ain't talking to you, look. And they had to hold that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No one don't care. BBC have us out here paying TV license. So everyone was like, fair. We understand.
Different era. Can't get away with that stuff.
No. So, Pep just can't do it. That's all.
Oh, Pep can't do it now.
Pep just can't do it, man. Hey, my manager went out here making, making suicidal jokes, but here we are. But we move.
No. Self-harming isn't suicide.
Self-harming jokes. Sorry, that's what it is. Self-harming jokes. That's
self-harming isn't.
Yeah. Self-harming. Yeah. My manager went out here making self-harming jokes.
Your manager was out there throwing dryers at people. It's a different era.
Dryers.
Yeah, hair dryers. He was throwing hair dryers at players. I heard. Did he throw that at Beckham? What did he throw at Beckham?
No. The hair dryer treatment is when you shout at someone. That's what it was labeled. The hair dryer treatment.
What did he throw? Okay, what did he?
He didn't throw it. He kicked a boot. No, he kicked a boot and it hit him on accident.
Okay, he kicked the boot.
You think he hit Beckham on purpose? You clearly never seen Fergie play. Bang average footballer. If you think he did that. If you
another
think he
step
caught
up for my manager, another step up in terms of players.
Hey, put it this way: Pep was definitely the better player. I'll give you that. Fergie was bang average. I think he'll tell you himself. But go on. But yeah, man.
Now, I want to point out. If you guys continue to take your shots, feel free. What I have to do tomorrow is catch this win. I need this win so desperately. Now.
Desperate for a win at home to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, I'm desperate for the win.
I just like hearing you say that. That's all. It's great. It's music to my ears, man. No wins in 7.
Yeah, of course it is. Now, I don't know what Pep's going to do in terms of the lineup. There's been a lot of questions on how he's been approaching, who he's been starting, the complete approach. I remember last year, similar time, Pep played 6 defenders versus Aston Villa, and we lost that game 1-0. And we weren't even showing to have any type of cohesive. We weren't gelling. We didn't even know what we wanted to do in terms of trying to score. Pep's trying to figure this out again. Whatever he does, get the result. Whatever he figures out, let's try and build some type of momentum, because we've got the league and we've got the Champions League to worry about. Everybody's running us off. I'll say this, and I didn't realize this. I realized this recently. Actually, it was in your chat last week when I went back and watched it. United overcame a 12-point deficit to Newcastle to win the Prem.
We did.
So when something has been possible,
and just to clarify, just to cut you off, and that was large in part not only to the talent and quality we had on our pitch. Our manager playing mind games. He didn't crack up and be scratching himself and making self-harming jokes. Just to clarify, he said some stuff out there. Kevin Keegan, I love it if we beat them. Love it for those that don't know. That was great. I remember watching that as a kid, like, what is going on with Kevin Keegan? It was mad. So for those that don't know, Newcastle were 12 points clear of Manchester United coming towards the back end of the season. And I think that year they beat us 5-0 at St. James's Park. They were flying. And then Fergie made a comment about, because we were both playing Palace and playing someone else. We had two of the same opponents. And Sir Alex Ferguson made a comment and said that they would try more against Manchester United than they would against Newcastle, and so off for the other team. And then I can't remember who the other opponent was. And then Keegan was like, "Nah, I'm gonna say this," and he got all mad and stressed on TV. And I was like, "They still gotta go to." What did he say? We still gotta go to Newcastle. They still gotta go to Palace and get something. I tell you, I love it if we beat them. Love it. He was rattled, and you know how I know he was so rattled, people, because I was watching. For those that didn't go, that haven't seen it, the Paul Scholes and Nicky Butt, they had a podcast recently came out, and they did a few episodes. And Nicky Butt, again, was a part of Manchester United, the treble era, etc. It was Middlesbrough, that's it, Angel. Nicky Butt, key part of the class of 92, for those that don't know, played his role in us winning the treble, other trophies. He went to Newcastle eventually, and Kevin Keegan was the manager there at some point, because he went back again. I know he's been there. And they was playing a game in training. So it was Nicky Butt, I think Michael Owen was there at the time. It was Nicky Butt, Michael Owen versus Kevin Keegan and someone else. They were playing the head tennis game. And then Kevin Keegan's made a play, he's headed the ball, and he's gone, "Oh, that was out, that was in." You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Nah, that was definitely out." And then Keegan's gone, "Yeah, that's why." What did he say? Similar to Vader, actually, with the, "Oh, you Manchester United never like to lose." That's what Keegan said to Nicky Butt. "You Manchester United never like to lose." And then Nicky Butt said, "Yeah, I know. That's why you shit yourself in that title race." Kevin Keegan didn't speak to him for 2 weeks. Manager of the club, didn't speak to him for 2 weeks. That's how rattled he was. Notice how Kevin Keegan sounds like Vader with that, "Oh, you Manchester United look." Notice that. Notice that. That's why he's laughing. Notice how the language is the same when they talk about Manchester United.
Joker.
Yeah, but said you shit yourself. Yeah, that was the line for those that have seen it. Go watch the podcast, because they're great people. And that's what he did. Didn't speak to him for 2 weeks. And this was years after, because that happened that was mid-90s. He didn't go to Newcastle till 5-6 years after. And Arsenal did overcome a 13-point deficit to win the Premier League United too. We messed up. But go on, as you were, Vader. Go on.
Yeah, no, I was just saying,
go on.
It's been done before.
You've seen Manchester United. So you start there, innit? Sorry, I had to cut you. I had to go on a tangent and let that be known. Go on.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's been done before. It's possible. Not doing the impossible. This is 11 points. And obviously, I got to catch this win versus Forest to be able to not make it anything larger than 11 points. But it's salvageable. And when I got Liverpool fans, some of them content creators, big accounts, still hesitant to say that they're winning, still hesitant to say that they're favorites, because they got concerns on their possible injury run, them getting a slight loss of a Mo Salah or a Van Dijk. When you got players like that, when you got a fan base like that still having concerns, there's a little bit of optimism. There's a little bit of hope there. Now I have to handle my business. I need to handle my wins now on. Let's see if they drop points. If they happen to drop points, cool. But it still means that I need to win games. Now, I did a show earlier, and Flawless, much respect for having me on. And obviously we do the show this week. But I did the show earlier, and I had to remind because some of my City fans have been stressed.
Still there, fam.
Yeah, respect. Some of my City fans are like, these rivals are taking their shots. I'm like, listen, Let them take their shots. It's been 4 years, like Wallace said. 4 years they got to wait for this.
We've been waiting for this shit.
4 years.
Oh, we've been waiting for this shit.
Of course, but recognize.
Facts.
Manchester City have set the standard. We've set the standard to what it means to be the best in the Prem. No disrespect. United have done it. You saw Wenger try and do it. You saw, I can't say Liverpool have done it, but Liverpool got their wins. But the standard in terms of what it meant to be winners, consistent winners, United, City. We've now set the standard. And if you want to talk about taking the baton, taking the relay on, yeah, it's us. Manchester City set the highest standard in the Prem, and we're going to take shots from the rivals. Now, it's not just me saying this. You're one of your legends, one of your heroes, one of Flawless's heroes said this. Roy Keane said, we talk about the future, but you still have to give credit. Still have to give credit to Manchester City. The players, you got to give credit to Pep for what they've done over the last few years. And he, Roy Keane, your legend, your hero, said all this. They have set the standard. He said it in addition to me saying this. And I said this not even realizing he said this, because I just saw this quote today. The fact that we've set this standard means everyone's going to take their shots. And I'm all for it. Just recognize that we can and we have been the best for a long time. And we can get there again. These platinums you've seen here is not because...
Oh, my bad. Carry on,
no, it's
my
all
bad,
good.
sorry.
It's because of wisdom. I'm kind of stressing right now because I've been winless since 7. But
yeah, man, I get you out, man. We see it. It's okay, man. We're here to help.
We will.
Welcome to being normal. Welcome to not being the best. No. When I say normal, like normal for like the rest of the Premier League. It's like it's not normal for you because you've been used to caviar. No, I'm saying welcome to fast food.
You guys, no, but even United haven't lost 5. This ain't normal.
No, in regards to the result, I'm talking about your team struggling. Okay, welcome to the struggle. Is what I'm saying.
I know what struggle is, man. I know what struggle is.
Welcome to the struggle. Yeah, but welcome back to it. It's been when's the last time you lot struggled?
Well, serious struggle?
Yes, serious struggle. Where you like, damn, what, 8 years?
No, longer.
Maybe longer.
Yeah, longer than that.
What? Longer. So you saying what? Over a decade?
Yeah, it's over a decade. We since Mancini, I can't say that we've struggled since Mancini. I honestly can't.
There we go.
So
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying welcome to it, man. Welcome to no more steak and caviar and lobster over here. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Nice caviar is actually not that good.
Nice clothes. Welcome to the trenches, man. This is the normality. This is your normality.
I like my rice and peas. I like my rice and peas. Listen.
Yeah, welcome to rice with no peas, mate. I'm saying welcome to that microwavable rice. You better enjoy that. There's no rice and peas, mate. Rice
there's no peas. There's no peas with the rice,
man. It's microwavable rice. That's where you're at now.
That's
no wins in 7.
That's
welcome, man. It's okay. But what you did say was right in regards to like Fergie. Of course, you give City credit, and I always do. I'll always give Pep. That's why I say, yo, Pep up there. He's one of the GOATs, without question. Sits at that table. If you think he's the best manager of all the time, I even have too much pushback when people say that. He sits at that. He's there with Fergie and there with Ancelotti's and managers of that ilk. But we gonna enjoy this downfall because we didn't see it. And you never kick him out when he's down. I take a running kick. Yeah, drop kick.
I gotta say this. Before we go because we obviously talked a lot about City and obviously it's Mendham, United, and City. You got a big game.
Huge game.
You got a big game. Now I got a big game for different reasons. I need to stop this.
You got a big game because wins in 7 across all comps. I hear you.
And chat. Apologies. I will have to run, but I can't run before I talk to Flawless about this upcoming game.
Of course,
and I know my man Flawless has been featured. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna see where he's been featured having his talks, and obviously he's gonna have his shows tomorrow that I'm gonna tune in and hear live and direct. What? First, tell me what the heart's saying. What's the heart saying for tomorrow?
The heart's saying we do the business because it's Arsenal. I always look at Arsenal like that. No matter where they are and where we are in terms of quality, some of my greatest memories are away, not even away at Arsenal, against Arsenal. Obviously, they're the up that we've battled for with the longest. So when you talk rivalries, that's where it's Like when me and shout out to Javon when I did the Final Whistle podcast and we did the 1-on-1, we literally went through it. And from 92 to like 2003, there was only one side that won the league title outside of United and Arsenal, which was Blackburn.
Yeah.
Every other time it was either us or them, and most of those seasons it was us two battling. It was the odd season where we might finish third or they might finish third, but more often than not, it was us two. And for people that don't know, before in the late 80s, Arsenal United were fighting each other. There was a punch up on the pitch. Just typing Brian McClare on YouTube, people. He was talking about the Arsenal, like legit. There was a punch up on the pitch. There was a punch up in the tunnel. And this is before my time. This is like late 80s. So this stems long time ago. In regards to it, I'm always going to say I'm Manchester United through and through. But what the head is saying is, and this is why with my predictions, I've not been predicting a win, is because I don't trust you.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't trust you. Lot.
You don't trust who?
I don't trust my players. I've seen them fold too many times and I'm tired of it. I've seen you fold and give up and chuck it in when the going gets tough. Constantly. I trust my manager. This ain't Amorim. This is at them. Will you go there and apply yourself?
Hold on, chat. Who have Arsenal suffered drop points or losses to? Clearly, surely,
Bournemouth. Brighton, Bournemouth.
Surely, United have better players than Bournemouth.
It's not about, but again, you didn't hear what I just said. It's not about the quality of. It's not about it's not about the quality of the player. It's mentality is my issue, because I've seen these players chuck it in against teams nowhere near the level of Arsenal.
Does that not fall on the manager?
No, because I didn't blame Ten Hag for those things.
You didn't blame Ten Hag for not getting the best out of the players.
No, not in regards to mentality and chucking it in. You shouldn't, and not running and not trying. I crashed on multiple players for that constantly. Not applying yourself is inexcusable. Not running. There's many times people will know in the chat on this platform, I crashed on players for not running. How are you not making runs? How are you not closing down the bare minimum? And that's my issue, where my issue lies with this, is I've seen them, and you want to talk about who Arsenal dropped points to. I've seen us fold against FC 20 this season.
No, I get all that, but this is the big game. Yeah. This is the manager.
Cool, I've seen us fold in big games. We've been folding in big games. When's the last time we went away at Arsenal in the league?
So let me ask you this, because again, I'm not trying to press him too much. I do have to leave. But can you name the players that have not shown the mentality?
Pretty much
so
all
that I can look so that I can look for them as I watch this game and know.
All of the ones who haven't been playing consistently previously are new. So is everyone else. Obviously, I'm not talking to Onana. I'm not talking to Delit. I'm not talking to
players exempted. The players that are kind of like the old.
I'm talking about players who've been here.
Got it. Bruno, Rashford.
Yes. Hoyland, you can put in the mix. Dalot's an exception to the rule. Shaw is injured again, but Shaw would have been one.
Maguire.
Yes.
All right. What about Casemiro? Still considered new?
Casemiro, he's on one of them exceptions. He'll give it his all. Him and Dalot are exceptions.
I'll be in the chat. I'll be in the chat. It'll be.
Look at my guy Eddie in the car as well.
Yo, large Eddie. I'll be in the chat. I'll ask the question again, just so it's fresh, based off of whoever the starting 11 is, because I will be watching.
So when I say that, it's the majority, the players who have been here the longest. So your Rashfords and Shaws and Brunos and Garnachos, Maguires.
Wait, Garnacho's not considered new.
He's been playing. This is his third full season. What are we talking about? This is his third full season.
Yeah, it's his third year.
He's played close to 100 games for the football club.
All right.
How you?
I think. Well, isn't he like 20? He's like 20 still.
Yeah, he's not age. It's not age thing.
All right.
If you out there, you Manchester United, we don't hit me with the age. There ain't no age thing. Euro's 19. You might play. Yeah, Euro's 19. Euro's 19. Guess what? Perform.
Euro's back.
Yeah, Euro's back. He's in the squad. He might play.
Oh damn. Oh, this gonna be fire. Okay, so
when I say that before you carry on, that's what it is. Go apply yourself. That's what it is. I've seen us give up against Coventry in the semi-final.
Just like I said earlier, I watch these games. I watch my players to see who fights, who shows that they're up for it, and you obviously look to see who quits and who doesn't. Now, I'll be in the chat. I'll be respectful with the questions. I also want I also want to ask, since your heart is saying, you can gotta back your team, you probably see a draw. Is your head telling you that it's a
My head's
narrow
telling me,
loss?
no, my heart tells me win, but my heart always tells me that because I'm Manchester United through and through.
Yeah,
My head's telling me draw.
for real?
My head's
Where do
telling
you
me draw.
where do you think you're vulnerable to Arsenal, and where do you think you're strong versus Arsenal's weakness?
Our strength is defensively that we're okay. I've been saying this. Me and you have spoke on this the longest.
Yeah,
Like when you like to give Ten Hag his
yeah, we're in
credit,
agreement.
and you were gaslighting.
We're
You
in
was like,
agreement. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was like Ten Hag did, like, yeah, we didn't have a worse defensive record than Everton, but that's a whole different
I'm just saying.
conversation.
Okay.
But
Yep.
defensively, I trust us.
Okay.
Defensively, I trust us. Offensively is always the problem. Even though so far so good under Amorim.
Where do you
He's got
think you could?
players actually
Where do you think
scoring
you could
goals.
attack Arsenal? Like on a counter? Where do you think you could?
Diallo, get the ball to Diallo and get out of the way. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Straight
Okay.
ISO. Get the
Okay.
ball to the Ivorian on the wing, and yes,
ISO.
get the ball to the straight ISO. Get the ball to the man
Eddie,
from Ivory
Eddie,
Coast.
you hear Flawless out here bringing NBA terms with the ISO.
I do, yeah. I use it all the time now because it's so because it crosses over so well. Like it is. Like, did you see the 6'7" center that was playing for Southampton against Liverpool? Did you see that game? I said, why are you in the wrong spot? I said, the Suns need a center. He better than Nurkic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, get him on court. Yo, he's a 6 foot. You 6 foot, so you a center. I was saying, yo, backup center in the NBA, man. He'll do better than Nurkic, surely. But hey, we moved.
I'm not mad at it.
Man said, okay. Oh, fire that. Man said, we don't call it ISO anymore. We call it Ivo. That's fire, that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. Straight Ivo on the island. Let that man cook. That's it. Get the ball. You know where you got the grafting, where it's like, do you have the ball? And it's like, all right, do you have the ball? Yes. Pass it to Diallo. Do you have the ball? No. Win the ball back.
Get it.
Do you have ball?
Pass it to Diallo.
Pass it to Diallo. That's it, man. Get the ball to Diallo and get out of the way. Run around, win the ball back, pass the ball to Diallo, make runs. Barbecue chicken alert. Word to Shaq.
Barbecue chicken. I hear it.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert.
Let me look this up real quick. Those of you in the chat, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. It's mad disrespectful.
All right, Pops, you get my point. I don't know. Point guard, shooting guard. What's 6'7"? You understand the point I'm making, man. I didn't say backup, but you hear me, Pops, man. Point guard, shooting guard, something like that, man.
All right. So this is beautiful. So there's about a 45-minute difference between when I kick off and when you guys kick off. So during my halftime, I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna see what y'all are saying. I'm definitely gonna try and catch you during the pre-show. I said I'm desperate for a win. I don't think you guys are desperate for a win, but you do want a good showing for your manager. I know the emotional roller coaster that many United fans go on when they have like a new signing or a new manager, and you guys don't want to take a loss to Arsenal. That would be devastating. Another reason why I think United fans, Flawless in particular, are mad ungrateful is because my winning also prevented not only Liverpool from winning 20 and 21, but Arsenal. All right, we are
so noble.
We are the lesser of those red card
tallies. To everyone in the chat, because I do the same thing as Veta when I'm on other people's platforms. I don't read the chat. So you know what you lot need to do if you want to interact with Veta? Subscribe to his channel, people. You subscribe to Veta Games TV. This is it right now. If you want to interact with Veta, subscribe to Veta Games TV. The link's in the title. Veta, check the numbers. The numbers should go up. Because you don't want to talk to Veta, and I get it. It's great. Trust me, this is why this is the only one-on-one show I do, because it's great. It's fantastic sparring. I love picking Veta's brains and finding out what's going on and his thoughts. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to Veta Games TV, the link is in the title. You know what I'm saying? Links underneath in the description of every live stream as well. But in regards to the Liverpool game, we didn't speak on it much. Were you concerned about the overall performance, like the demeanor? Like when you lot scored a goal, players with their heads down, etc. Did that concern you?
You know what? Actually, funny enough, it was kind of like the opposite. Like I like the fight that I saw versus a incredibly informed Liverpool. And I've said this before. Liverpool FSG, they're that club they'll take you out when you're down. they're like vultures, like literally. They'll wait, see a weakness, and then that's when they'll take full advantage. We won back to back, and us attempt to try and do what United did in winning a third. Guess who shows up? Liverpool, and they came out the blocks flying, and they didn't look back since. That's what they're doing again. The only difference is they couldn't do it after us winning back to back. They had to wait until we won back to back to back to back. So FSG, Liverpool are doing exactly what I kind of expected. The fact that, sorry, United fans, Sheik, all of you guys, as poor, and this is the worst form that I've ever been in. You guys can all attest to that. That's why all these shots are coming out. That's why all these Vader requests are coming out of the wazoo.
Facts.
We are looking so poor, but we still didn't take 7, guys. There was still no 7-Ups being drank on my watch, as poor as I've been. So the 2-0.
Speaking of 7, there was still no wins in 7 for my lot, but hey, ho, you know what I'm saying. No wins in 7.
The rebuttal, flawless battle rap. This is why I enjoy this show. Honestly, this is why I enjoy the show. We obviously we arrive with some premeditated lines. I'm not saying that they're written, but premeditated.
Like we have an idea, because we have an idea what we're going to talk about.
We have an idea what we want to. And all at the same time, our rebuttal game. This, Matt, I give mad respect to Flawless because that rebuttal.
Same to you.
On point. Now,
you cold. You cold with it.
We only took two. We only took 2. And honestly, can I be overly critical on how we surrendered those? Yes, those mistakes. I think the ball over top, how we defended that ball that went across the 6. I think Ortega should have done better, and I also think Walker should have tracked his man. But the goals that we surrendered, I was kind of like, you know what? This is the best informed Liverpool. They're killing it in. They just slapped up Real Madrid. They slept at Bayern Leverkusen. Like they're beating everybody. And I happen to take a 2-0 loss in Anfield, looking as crap as I look. Listen, we can right this. We can fix this up. So okay. I wasn't as upset as many were. I mean,
you pretty
Liverpool
cool about
fans.
it.
I think Liverpool fans to a man and a woman would be like, they wanted to slap us by more than that.
Somewhat more because you wanted to
actually, they wanted to actually put that nail in the coffin. I heard them want to say. So it was what it was. I think we also missed our chances. I look at Rico Lewis; he was getting in some good positions, but again, no one really expects him to be that attacking threat, and he scuffed that shot that was nearly off target. And then KDB, informed KDB. A KDB that's been playing regularly in the flow, in the rhythm of the game, we know he scans and he squares that to Haaland, and it's at least a 1-1 or a 2-1. So there's a lot of promise there. I just gotta try and recognize that when you're in form, things go your way. When you're in form, things go your way. Look at the goals that Liverpool scored. Look at the mistakes that we suffered them scoring. The mistakes that they made, we couldn't make them pay. So Liverpool, enjoy this. I'm actually not upset. I'm calm sitting back, reminding you of this like Pep does, and having you guys celebrate this win. You guys actually celebrated this win like I remember Arsenal fans celebrating wins versus us.
Damn.
Like it was a mad one. The way they were talking about that win, Flawless. If I didn't know who was speaking, I thought it was Arsenal. Because they were like, they've been waiting for this. They've been waiting for this. So what's beautiful about this whole title chase is that if Liverpool, pardon the description, if Liverpool slip, it is going to be a mad one. And they can't afford to slip to me or Arsenal.
Oh, Chelsea, they can't afford to slip. If they slip, they can't afford to slip. They can't.
And it's going to be interesting if they were to slip, and it's something like 6, 5, 4 points. Like if it's something like that, even just the close proximity, it's gonna be interesting to see how that fan base, and see how the club deal with that type of pressure. I'm actually extremely, extremely calm. I just got to handle my business. Now, I also want to point out when we do sometimes I got to move after linking up. And I will be linking up with CIA. Another reason why you guys need to subscribe to the channel, because I got a show every week on Thursdays,
You
8
not be
o'clock
asking
UK
the
time.
way he's not asking in the chat for Vato. You know where to find him. Subscribe to his channel, people. Subscribe to his channel. And bigger to YMY says flawless. You need to set up a Kaneki versus Vato debate, man. Shout out to Kaneki. You know what's even better? Kaneki versus Vato on Vato Games TV. That's even better. Don't worry, you're gonna see the crossover. Mandem United, Mandem City, Yardman show. That will happen. But Kaneki Vato, yo, on Vato Games TV, I'll be there for that live stream.
Kaneki and I are going to link up. I mean, funny enough, though, it's going to have to happen at the right time, because he wants to block every message I send on your channel. He's actually upset that I'm a mod. He's like, yo, what? He wants my messages erased from the timeline. He's moving like Loki. He wants to erase me from the timeline. But you know what's cool? We are going to link up eventually, 100%. On this upcoming show, CIA, subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe, people. You see it there.
We are going to be talking about City's form, why it looks like we got a battle for this top 4 currently as it stands right now. But honestly, if Liverpool slip in any way, we'll make sure to be there. We'll make sure to get there. But this Liverpool performance, I don't know how many Liverpool fans were really touting and bigging up, larging up Klopp. But when we talk legacy, when we talk hindsight, Flawless will understand this, respect this.
Yeah.
The narrative with regards to what Klopp was actually able to do, the narrative was he was doing more with less, and that he wasn't capable of doing more with what he had because of FSG and all that stuff.
That's right.
There was no investment, and Slot, a manager, different ideas, different approach, is actually getting success. So what is it going to be? He wasn't supported enough? Or he didn't have the right ideas to get it done. We will be discussing that moving forward. If Slot continues to win this, it's going to be a crashing you will never, ever expect on Jurgen Klopp. But we'll move to that.
You mentioned it throughout that, like, 11 points has been overcome before, so you've not given up on this title.
Flawless. I ain't no quitter. What?
Okay.
No. There's no giving up. First year manager. Again, the same way. Liverpool should have been saying that they're winning this title, because they're not the first club to have gotten a first-year manager to have won it. Do your Googles, do your searches. There's been other clubs, first-year manager, that have won the Prem before. Now, were they Liverpool? Were they the historic, most honored, or close to most honored club in England? No. The other clubs that were able to win with a first-year manager, nothing like the stacked squad of Liverpool, nothing like the history or expectations of Liverpool. So why should they not must win it? We'll discuss that another time.
And what you think of this before you go? Because these are in the chat telling me Foden has posted his PFA trophy on his Instagram story. He posted all his trophies and awards on his story. Talk about it.
As he should. Listen, take your shots at Foden. I think it's the same way y'all got to take shots at me, taking shots at my club.
You're not concerned about his form.
His form is incredibly poor, but it's not poor in the sense of he's not looking to make an impact in the game. He's not in the spots that we expect him to be in. I watched the game once with my heart. I'm watching, I'm pacing, I'm doing all kinds of things to kind of root my team on to win. The second, I watched the game a second time. I nerd out. I geek out like that. I watched this game a second time, and I'm like, okay, what did I miss? Who are these players? I pause it. I see who's actually dialed in, who's alert. Foden is actually playing what he's asked to do in terms of positional play, where he needs to be. This, in particular, I had to talk to some Liverpool fans. They're like, he didn't do anything. Okay, he didn't do anything, but then you got Gravenberch, who's your 6, and credit to him, he's in incredible form. 2 times he had to take out. One he got a yellow card for, another one they let it go. But he clearly took out Foden to prevent him on an attacking play, because he was in position to actually be threatening. I don't look at these games and be like, oh, he did nothing. Y'all sofa scores, y'all stat nerds, you couldn't do all that. Oh, what did he do? His number of dribbles, all that. Okay, cool. But I'm going to look at the game, and I also see the position that he's going to be in. I see what Pep's trying to do. My player's not passing him the ball. My player's not being in a position to actually take advantage when he does deliver them a pass. That's another story. So Foden needs to fix up. I'm not taking anything away from him. He does need to step up.
But you don't mind him posting down his story. He's just like, he's just reminding people.
Yo, yeah. Like my manager, Foden's reminding y'all on his IG. He's reminding y'all, trust me. And him posting it on his IG, you think Foden posting it on his IG is for the haters or for those that have been supporting him and understand why they supported him, why he's been the guy that he's been? Rivals got to take their shots. That's what they're designed to do, because they couldn't say anything. They were on mute. It's like their mic was disconnected or low volume. They had nothing to say about Foden. And the ones that are chirping up the most, my blue brothers are chirping up way too much, but I get it because they got to try to prop up Cole Palmer. And Arsenal fans, not surprised, because their only trophy is to prop up Saka. So now they got to tear down Foden. Wait until this season is over. Wait until it's done. But take your shots now. Because if your star boy is getting all these stats, if you're young player of the year, which Cole Palmer was, much respect to him, Chelsea, you're welcome. I couldn't hold on to all the talent. I had to give you something. If Cole Palmer was able,
Cole Palmer now, to be honest,
you think Cole Palmer would make a difference?
Absolutely.
Nah. We let him go. We possibly.
Stats for you right now.
Would he be scoring goals if he was here over at City? I don't know. I don't know, because we don't seem to be getting goal scorers from wing play, and that's where Cole Palmer would go. That's where he would.
Yeah, I think he'd be fine. So, he'd do bad in zero. That's what I'd say.
Possibly. But there's a reason why Cole Palmer left. He didn't want that fight. He wanted to. So
man, he went to play, and now he's one of the best players in the league. But here we are.
Yeah, he wanted to play. He wasn't going to get the minutes here. When you able to get consistent minutes at City says something. Oh, you getting minutes over at Chelsea? That's light work. That's light work. Who are you competing with? Who's Cole Palmer competing with to worry about not getting minutes? Cole Palmer at City, you got to worry about KDB. You got to worry about Foden. You got to worry about Bernardo Silva. Nah, listen.
Cooked,
over there,
underperforming and cooked. But hey,
there's a reason why there's a reason why Sterling all left to get guaranteed minutes elsewhere, because they're not getting it at my club. So when it comes down to Cole Palmer, let's see what all this high performance nets out to.
Let's shout out to Gunnar for the raid, man. Gunnar just raided late. Shout out to Gunnar, man.
Bless.
Shout out to Gunnar, man. My guy, man. Gunnar out here being positive. Shout out to Gunnar. I see how you're dealing with adversity. This is why I respect it. Still, you're not here losing your mind. You like me, so I get it. I've
been here, man. I'm
seeing it from the outside looking in, because it annoys people when your team's doing bad and you don't lose your mind. Yeah, I get it. It's just interesting, like hearing you talk and hear what you are saying and watching the chat. And I'm like, I get it now. Because when United was bad, well, we still are, but like when we was worse, I was supposed to react a certain way, and that annoyed people. That's all. It's just interesting to me. That's all it is. That's all. It's just interesting.
You know what I learned? Early in life.
Good.
I used to, y'all call it raves? What do y'all call it?
Yeah, raves. Yeah, raves.
Raves? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, raves.
You know how you could roll out with 3, 4, or 5 of your boys.
Yeah.
You're all in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
You're all in the same place. But when you come back and you tell the story on how great the night is, one person talked about it in a good way. Another person had a horrible time. Another person thought it was the worst venue. Another person thought the music was trash. We all look at things differently. Look at things differently. So the fact is, I understand what my club has been, what they're doing, and what they're going to maintain at. There's no panic settings. There's honestly no panic settings. It might be a different story after this Forest game, but right now, everything is calm.
All right, we're gonna get your predictions for your next 2 games. So tonight, well, if you're in the UK time zone, it's tonight because it's now the 4th of December. Oh yeah, man, I need to eat the chocolate from my my advent calendar as well. Just reminded me. That's all. I wasn't gonna say that. Just reminded me. As I said, it's the 4th. And I left one at my sister's. My mom got me one. My sister got me one. So I need to go get another one.
That is funny. That's funny. I thought you were talking code.
Nah, remember my advent calendar. You know what I'm saying? She tried to buy one for my niece, but not buy for me. I'm like, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't
do that.
Yeah,
but he always tries it. I get, like we talk about like microwave minutes with football. She gets me HNDPs and nigga damn presents. That's what I get from my mom. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear nigga damn presents just to shut me up. Here, nigga, damn. So I get
Crazy.
if you buy stuff,
Crazy.
but scoreline prediction. All right, you know what, Tony? If you want the link, I'll send you the link, my guy. I'll send you the link if you want the link. Because I was gonna stay on because of the Gunner raid. So I'll send you the link, Tony. Vega, what are you telling me? Scoreline prediction.
Scoreline prediction. I can't keep clean sheets, even when I change keepers. Ortega, man. It's gonna be a stressed, everybody glued to the TV, everybody watching for the City downfall. It's gonna be a 2-1 City. 2-1 City, and we might even.
Okay, so you bounce back. First win in 8.
First win in 8, yeah.
Okay.
Must. It's gonna be a must win. The press conference is gonna be lit afterwards as well. I can't. Okay.
All right.
And then next we play Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
away.
Palace. Away. Somewhere you
Yeah, I
don't
think-
travel too well, if I'm correct, right?
No. I won't
won't
go
get
so
that
far as to say that they're a bogey team, but they give us problems.
Yeah, they give you a game.
They give us problems. Are we not going to talk before then? Probably not.
No, because it's
Let
unless
me-
if you want to pull up for a show, we'll partner it. You already know, man. If you're about, you know this. I think I've told you this privately.
Yeah,
Let
let me give a prediction
Hey,
now.
If something happens like in footballing world and you want to do it, you want to get shit off your chest and you don't want to do it on your own channel, message me and we'll pattern it. So sorry that day. I love
Fair
hearing from you. The chat clearly love hearing from you. This is you one of the people who get the most interaction from the chat. I get it. I understand why. And it's great to watch. Hearing you talking and seeing the chat's response is brilliant.
This
It's
chat,
brilliant.
yeah, these jokers. Crystal Palace. We get a 2-1. You know what? I'm going to be bold and say a 2-0.
So you're saying back-to-back wins, no wins in 7, and then you go 2-2. Pep is back.
We're gonna have to do it. I think I'm hearing some healthy bodies are back. KDB is actually putting in a little more time. We got more training sessions. I think inspirationally from Oscar Bob now. But Grealish, did you see Grealish play centrally last game?
Yeah.
Pep had Dope out on the left wing, Grealish a little more central. I think that
makes sense. Just play
that
Grealish.
experiment might cook. And Pep, I've been telling you, answer my emails, answer my DMs. All right, Pep, I can talk some proper ball with you. I've got some plays. I got some setups that I think would be successful. Also, my EAFC game is nice. I've been playing with Grealish centrally, so I think it can work. But yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1. We get that win, get that monkey off the back, and then we get a 2-0. But I might change it, and if I do think of changing that, I'm gonna link up with you in some fashion. I'll let you know. But
we'll pattern something. Anything, yo, you already know. Medvedev just message me and we'll sort it out. Because, like I say, clearly the chat loves hearing from you.
All right,
and I enjoyed chatting with you as well. It's always interesting. So again, subscribe to Vega Games TV. So back-to-back wins, yeah.
Back-to-back wins. Back-to-back wins, and catch me later on this week. CIA Intelligent Agendas. We're gonna be discussing this 100%. I'm gonna tune in and catch if you happen to continue the show with Tony, or even when you do obviously when you link up with the Arsenal fans later in the week.
Oh yeah, that's tomorrow. As always, that's tomorrow.
I'll be in there. Obviously, post match. Post match is gonna be there.
Post match will be there. Tony, I sent you the link if you're about. If not, I'm gonna close out shortly. But I said I'll stay on because of the raid from Gunner for a little while longer. But again, subscribe to Vega Games TV. So back-to-back wins, yeah. And actually, let me get your prediction on it. Arsenal, Manchester United.
Whenever there are expectations on Arsenal, they mess up. When they get a free hit, when they can just coast, when everybody's written them off, that's when they happen to have nice performances. That's when they deliver. They've been playing a little too nice recently. You know why? Because look at the point gap. What's expected of them? So now the pressure's gone. They moving like Arteta just got fed meat again. That's how well they're playing.
Hey, yo.
So the way you're the way you were saying
that's crazy. That's crazy. Welcome back, Tony, man. Welcome back.
Tony in the building.
I'm back.
Welcome
I'm
back,
back.
man. You was missed,
See ya,
man.
guys. Yeah. See. People. I'm back. I'm back.
Talk
And
to
you
him,
know
man.
what? Yeah. I just touched down and I'm smiling, and this is the first, stream I'm doing, you know. I just wanted to come show love to my brother, Saka's TV Flawless. And I
Appreciate it.
saw this guy, yeah, my brother, Veta Games, talking and hollering from the shadows. See, yeah, Veta, just before I went into marital bliss, yeah, I had a show with you.
Wait,
You came in, yeah,
wait. You're married now.
yeah. That's why I was off.
Congratulations.
So,
All right.
everyone in the chat, I didn't know if you wanted people to know publicly like that. That's why I didn't say anything, Tony, even though it was on your gram. It's not my business to say, even though I knew. So, everybody, that's why Tony wasn't around. He got married. So, everyone, big up to Tony in the chat for getting married. Shout out to you and yours. Love that for you and your wife, Tony, man. You know what I'm saying? Love that for
Yeah,
real.
thanks,
Congratulations
Flawless,
again.
man. Yeah, of course, Flores is my person, Flores is family, so of course he knew everything. So, I just had to take a 1 month break. But just before then, yeah, we'll talk about all about that when we come up for our show tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, just before I went on that break, Veta was here. I was here with Flawless. Someone else was here too, TJ. Of course, I'll be seeing TJ tomorrow, our brother. See, Veta was all up on arms,
Oh, you carry on, Tony.
saying all sort of things.
Veta, I know you gotta go. Blessings, yeah, every single time, man. I know you
Veta, where are you going to? Veta, stay a little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
Okay.
You remember what you were saying, man? You were saying you were gonna win games. There's no problem. Everything is going fine. That later on, we'll see who's meant for this challenge and whatnot. Veta, what do you have to say? I told you that you ain't gonna beat Liverpool. I saw you waffling about in the last show you did with Flawless. What happened? You lost. See, this is one thing you have to accept, Veta. You're my guy. You're my brother. Accept it. Yeah. The wheels have fallen. The center can't hold together. Rodri is injured. I mean, De Bruyne is nowhere to be found. Savinho was a flop. See, yeah, we got Pep Guardiola scratching his face. See, all the signs, yeah, is already in your face. Veta, get prepared. And you still have 115 charges lingering on your head out there, man. Bro, I'm going to leave you out to dry. Veta, face these people. Talk to these people, man. Talk to these people.
Tony, I will talk to the people, and I will address a few things. Now, when we last spoke, and congratulations, you're now an honest man. When we last spoke,
Thanks,
we had a few challenges over at Manchester City. Nothing to foresee or even contemplate or even think that it would be this case. No, not even you would have predicted this. This is a lot worse than anyone would have thought. Now, what I will say,
I predicted it, man. I said it. When
you did not
Rodri's
predict no wins in
City's
7, Tony. You did not predict no wins in 7. Maybe you predicted us falling off and not being top of the league, but you did not predict this. We're currently 5th. All right? We're 5th in the league.
I get that. Sure.
All right. But I will say this. The fact that I'm looking so poor, the fact that I just played Liverpool, and I wasn't waffling when I was playing Liverpool like Flawless, his heart saying he's going to win. I was expecting a draw at best because of the terrible form. We happen to lose 2-0. Not a slapping, not a drubbing, not a devastating loss like many predicted. The fact that, again, your best manager wasn't able to do this, but the fact that I've won back to back to back to back, I've shown the type of fighter that I am. I don't get blown out of games like that. I don't get devastated. No disrespect to Flawless, but I don't got anyone drinking 7-Up in front of my face. So we
also not going 0-7.
Shots fired, man. Shots fired.
We also don't go. Speaking of 7s, we also don't go 0-7. Just saying, just saying.
All right. So what happened? What happened with regards to this game, Tony, is a problem for you. And I like how you did this whole diversion. I like how you requested the link to have to speak. Oh, sunshine. I like how you requested to be in the mix, because you know what? This diversion, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for this calm demeanor. I know life is bliss. You're married up, honeymoon phase, all that. But you got problems. You're looking at this league standings and you're actually looking up when you should be looking down. You're looking up at a Liverpool. Liverpool should be nowhere in front of you guys. Liverpool should be nowhere title holders right now with you. You've been telling me the last 2 years that you've been winning the title. You've been telling me that you're going to win it this year. And you're looking as poor as you do. You're not even ahead of Chelsea.
So you think Liverpool have it in the bag now? Is that what you think? See, Veta, man, you're a veteran. You're a veteran when it comes to this league in terms of being a pundit and all that. Yeah. Do you think leagues are won by November and December?
Tony, I'm the one that told you that they're not
No,
won.
do you think leagues are won November or December?
Honestly,
Come on,
I
man.
don't.
Let's don't sound like some,
the league.
like some children out here. You know this, that leagues aren't won by December. If there's anything we should go by it, at least we should be looking at April when Liverpool go back to Manchester City. When you've gone to do some good transfer business in the January transfer window. Do you think Liverpool is going to come down to your home and win you guys, smash you guys up? I don't think so. See, I'm even thinking at this point, man, now that I got Odegaard back and a Saka that has no injury, I'm actually thinking that, you know what, I can actually go to Anfield and smash these lots up.
We're going to Anfield and smash them lots up. Yeah, okay, all right, talk about it, man.
See, guys, I went to Sporting Lisbon. Those guys haven't even lost in that home ground in 18 months. I went down there and baptized them and sent their fans out in the first half. I mean, after the first half, they were all out. West Ham, look at what we did to them. See, guys, I'm not here to, I'm not here to argue, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for Liverpool to just run away with that title. The boogeyman is back in town.
The boogeyman is back
in town.
Who's the boogeyman?
Is back in town.
Or Arsenal?
Saka is back in town. I mean, we have Havertz scoring goals right now, almost in every game. See, guys, I can't wait. I can't wait. The whole team is scoring. We have the dark arts working for us right now. I have two of the most little defenders as centre backs in my team. I mean, these teams cannot literally defend against Arsenal. Aren't you seeing this, Veta?
Okay.
Teams can't literally defend against Arsenal.
Teams can't defend. Tell him again, Tony. Tell him again. Teams can't what?
Veta.
Tell him again, Tony.
Veta,
teams can't
if
what?
If I were you, I won't be thinking about Arsenal right now. I'll be thinking about Newcastle. How are you going to deal with Newcastle at St. James Park? You know that's not a good arena for you to go to, right? Veta, going by the past seasons.
They got Forest, Tony.
It's not a good place to go to.
Tony, they got Forest.
Oh, sorry, Forest. Even Forest isn't a good place for them to go to.
Nah, they got Forest at their place, but they don't win games.
At their place? Okay, good. All right.
It don't matter. Everyone wins at their place recently, so it don't matter. I hear you. Know what I'm saying?
Tony, really? But you know what, this is one of the first times that...
I got it, Tony, I got to drop. Well, let me just say this. Clearly, you haven't been following the fixtures. Hey, married life is different, so I can respect it. You haven't been following the fixtures. I got Forest at home. I'm hoping for a win. Everything's but
that's to show you how irrelevant Man City are this season. I don't even care where they're playing at. That's it. I don't even care where you guys are playing at. That's the pedestal. That's how you guys are falling from grace so bad that no one hits if you're home or away.
You man stink, man. Look at him. You can't believe it.
That said that I'm irrelevant now. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you spiked that drink you have right now, but you need to lay off of it.
It's water. It's water.
Yeah. All right. Now, when it comes down to what's happening tomorrow, there's going to be a lot to discuss. You got a show tomorrow with Flawless. I have just spoken about my club, where we're going to be at, what we're going to try and do. The fact that Liverpool are looking so good, credit to them. The fact that you guys are now looking good, I see your chest. I see why you're amped up, but you almost have to go. Pardon the description, pardon how I say this, because Flawless is here. You probably have to go flawless. You might have to show almost a near perfect run to surpass a Liverpool based off the point gap right now. I like the confidence. We'll discuss it some more. For me, it's almost 9:30. I know it's a lot later for you, but it's almost 9:30. I gotta give my minions. I gotta give them prayers.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Blessed for having me on, guys.
Bless, Vita. Nice to see you, brother.
I'm gonna catch you again, Tony. I'm gonna catch you. Flawless.
Oh, yeah, Vita, blessings. Yeah, you gave your scoreline. Nah, Arsenal United, you didn't give your scoreline prediction quick.
This chest that I'm seeing from Tony is actually surprising. You know what? 2-1. 2-1. Saka with a brace.
Okay.
Okay.
Rashford is your only goal.
First 2-1 Arsenal. Okay.
And if I happen to be wrong, I'm going completely based off of Tony's chest right now. If I'm wrong, I'm coming for you, Tony. I'm coming for your club if I'm wrong. All right, yo, we'll talk soon.
Shout out to Veta. Tony's in the cut. Yes, Tony, man. Unexpected. You never know who's going to drop in right here, people. So you look at that, see the change. Bow. You know what I'm saying? And that, see that. So obviously we won't do the preview too long. The only reason why I was gonna stay on a little bit because Gunner for the raid. Make sure you subscribe to Veta Games TV. Links in the title. Subscribe to Tony's channel as well. Tony Claude Gunner TV. Links underneath in the description. So Tony, your scoreline prediction for the game. Actually, scratch that before we get that. Back to the Liverpool comment. So you going to Anfield and smashing them up? Is that correct?
See, flawless, man. See, man. I mean, Arsenal have been going away. Yeah, don't act as
13
if
goals in your last 3 games.
Last season
I'm with you.
we didn't go away and get some very, very important points.
You did.
I mean, this season we went to Aston Villa already and grabbed maximum points. We went to Hart Lane, we grabbed maximum points. So let's don't sit out here and pretend as if Arsenal isn't good at going away from home and grabbing this point. See, to a greater extent, if winning the league depends on Arsenal going to Anfield and winning it all, man, I do fancy our chances. Okay. Arsenal was the only team, apart from Nottingham Forest loss for Liverpool, that Liverpool literally struggled. Arsenal would have won that game. It's clear. Cool. If we go to Anfield, there'll be something, for them to fight for.
So are you going there to beat them up
be a
again?
Skirmish. We might literally smash them up. I'm serious, bro.
Smash them up. You're going to smash up Liverpool at Anfield.
Why in frightening form?
13 goals in your last 3 games. One at White Hart Lane, one at Villa Park, one at Smarting.
No, but flawless, man. No. Let's speak facts here.
Yeah, that's factual.
Did you think that Arsenal will go to Sporting Lisbon?
Absolutely
to a ground that those guys, haven't lost in 18 months. Facts. To a ground that Amorim has called home. They won a league down there, in that stadium down there, Make that team a team to be very, very feared, a very enviable team, with everything he built down there, Left that team just for a while, and then Arsenal comes down there and smash them up. I mean, and the scoreline says it all, that Arsenal have that pedigree to go down to this, away games and turn out wins from there. I mean, we did that against Spurs this season, innit? We've done that against Aston Villa. Let's don't act as if Aston Villa isn't a potent team at home. But we went down there, smashed those lots up. See, Arsenal is looking good away from home.
Looking very good away from home.
I don't really think that. I don't think that Liverpool.
We stay in facts here. 13 goals in your last 3 games.
Smash us up at home.
Battered Sporting.
See, all this gap they're talking about.
Yeah, tell them about the gap.
All these gaps they're talking about 9-point lead. See, flawless. 9-point lead. Yeah, good. See, with just 2 draws and 1 win, it's over.
Yeah, it's done. So wrap. 2
it's
draws
done.
Or even 2 losses and a draw. It's over. You just overturn it just like that. And the form Arsenal.
It's over. It's over. And we're not, flawless. We are not far off in terms of goal forward. How about that? We're just maybe about 3-4 goals. And Arsenal is scoring goals. I mean, in the past 3 games, we've scored about 12 goals. Make that make sense? But in the Champions League and but in the league.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, that's frightening. Mikel Arteta, of course, I still want Mikel Arteta out, but still, see, Mikel Arteta was saying something in one of his press conferences, and he was saying Bukayo Saka, looking at him in training, Bukayo Saka looked frightening. And this is what I actually wanted for Arsenal. Mind you, Arsenal was playing Bukayo Saka with that little ankle injury he was having at the time.
Hey, Gabriel, Sheik
When he went,
just message you, Sheik.
oh, Sheik. Okay.
Yeah, Sheik's in the chat because he said, "Can I join as well?" Clearly, people want to talk to you, man, because you talking with chest. You be like, "Yo,
I just want to have a
on
little bit of a chit chat with my homeboys. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you on smoke. Like I said, you got 13 goals in the last 3 games, battering teams. Odegaard, the best 10 in the league on form. Saka, the best right winger on form. Gabriel and Saliba, Jorginho in the midfield doing his thing next to Rice. Ray is in good form. 4 goals inside 35 minutes. Battered.
Guys, isn't Flawless an Arsenal fan, guy? Isn't this brother an Arsenal fan? He knows the facts.
There's facts. I'm not a hater. Yori and Timber on form. I you know what I'm saying? I am just stating facts. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Big up to my G Lex in the cut. Yes, Lex. What are you telling me, fam? You good?
He's
saying that. He's saying that.
Yo,
this man. Oh my days.
This is not how this thing works. Nope. Yo, listen. No, Tony, we're not going to do this. No, Tony. You cannot have
big up Lex, man. Big up to you, brother. You have
to respect Veta and Man City, and you cannot be talking this recklessly about Liverpool. What is happening here? Where does this confidence come from?
Lex, you said you just came in and you said that I should put respect on a team who has 115 charges, fraudulent charges lingering on their neck. Are you serious? Are you serious, Lex? I thought you should be coming with a whole different energy.
I mean,
you say you put respect on Man City.
I will never be on your side.
115 charges lingering on those guys. They're cheats. They're cheats. Why should I respect them? Why should I respect a team that has actually acquired Premier League titles by cheating? Come on, man. What are we doing here? Because those charges date back to their early titles. So what are you talking about?
Where are the convictions?
Then let's wait for it.
They cheated. It cannot be charged.
Then let's wait for it. Then let's wait for it.
Yeah. So
then let's wait for it.
It's still in court. So let's wait for it. It is innocent until proven guilty.
I mean, come on, man. It's still questionable. It's still questionable.
Just abiding by the letter.
And that's the thing about Palmer. Look at their form in the league. Why should I be frightened about a team who's 5th in the league? Come on, man.
Your form is
come on, man.
Better.
The big ballers are in town. I mean, I'm second. I'm looking on taking you.
Hold on. Second to who? Who's in first?
No, to Liverpool. Of course, you can hold points? That. Of course you can. See, Lex, man, don't come here with that energy, yeah? You don't come here with that energy. You've only won 1 Premier League title. No. Let's get to your certificate. Let's get to your pedigree. Come on, man. Let's get to your pedigree. No, don't come up here and show up your chest out there, man, because you know what? You've only won 1 league title in your prime in the last 10 seasons. In your prime in the last 10 seasons. You've only won 1 Premier League title.
Where's your trophy?
What's this all about?
Where's your Champions League?
What's all this all about? I've won Premier League titles than you. I've won Premier League titles than you. I've won Premier League titles than you. What are you talking about?
How many titles?
What are you talking about? I've won Premier League titles than you. I've won Premier League titles. See, read my lips. I've won Premier League titles than you.
13.
How many Premier League titles have you won?
It's more than 13.
Calm down with that energy. Calm down. You don't have league titles. You don't have Premier League titles to show. Relax. I've won Premier League titles than you. In your prime. You only won one Premier League title in 30 seasons. What are you talking about?
Premier League title. What am I missing here?
Oh, okay. Well, you weren't there when Arsene Wenger was fighting the wars and winning league titles, innit?
Of course,
okay. Maybe you weren't watching football at that time, innit?
Now he's talking about Liverpool. Not you. He's talking about Liverpool as a club.
But bro, so because I wasn't there, history is irrelevant. It never happened then. because I wasn't there. So my grandparents, they never exist because I never. My great grandparents, my ancestors, none of them existed because I never met them.
No, he's saying
No, it's because you came with that energy. Right. You came with that energy as if maybe Liverpool, I've grabbed like 6 Premier League titles.
You have to be fair,
and that's why Pep. That's why Pep was showing you. That's why Pep was showing to your disrespectful fans. Yeah, that he's won 6 titles. He's won 6 in 7. He showed it to your fans.
And in the past 7, how many have you won?
How many of you won,
Tony? Bro, I have Premier League titles. I have Premier League titles.
How many of you won, Tony?
I have Premier League titles.
Yes,
how many of you won?
19 league titles.
I have Premier League. Oh, okay. Go to the 70s. Go to the 60s. Yeah, exactly. As if you were watching football at that time.
Because your football club never existed before that. They were irrelevant, innit?
Bro, where are your league titles in the last 30 seasons?
History doesn't stop in the 90s.
Where are your Premier League titles in the last 30 seasons? That's what I'm asking you, Lex. Where are your Premier League titles in the last 30 seasons?
Where's your Premier League title last year, the year before, the year before that, the year before that, the year before that?
That's what I'm saying. You've only won 1 Premier League title. So don't come up here and act as if you're winning Premier League titles on a consistent basis. No, you're not winning those titles consistently. You've only won one Premier League titles in about 32 seasons. What are you talking about?
The stupidest human being. How can this guy tell me to pipe down when I have a bigger pipe?
Really?
No, seriously.
Pause, bro.
The guy with the bigger pipe to pipe down. Your pipe cannot match mine, bro.
Flawless. Give this brother a Don DeMarco. Put him up, man. Put him up, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, but this man's telling me to pipe down. But the last time I checked,
circle down.
When I did the measurements.
Yeah, you see all this energy, Lex? Hey, circle, man, circle.
Well, go on.
Circle,
I cannot have. I cannot have any energy. I cannot talk shit, but Tony can talk shit. Why?
Yeah. Why, Tony? Why?
No, but,
listen.
But it's not about shit. You came here with the energy. You came here with the energy as if you've won 6 Premier League titles in 7 seasons. And that's not the energy you should be coming up here with. You've only won 1 Premier League title in about 32 seasons. So what are we talking about?
And I have 6 Champions Leagues. Where's your 1? 2?
Yeah,
maybe
talk about
0?
the history. No problem. Talk about the history.
What are we? But Art,
Nottingham Forest have won the Champions League.
Art, you don't want to talk about the history. Art, talk about the present. Who's better?
The present is that you see, man. See, no matter how you paint it,
you don't want to talk about the history. Talk about the present.
Let's talk the present. Are you gonna win the league? Do you think you've won the league already in December?
Well, the last time I checked, I'm only a prophet when it comes on to talking about Arsenal failing. Why? Because I can just say Arsenal is going to fail and they will fail. Why? Because that is what they do. Despite all the chess Tony wants to have.
So you've won the league. So going by what you've said, right now you've won the league.
You man are specialists in failure. So you can come with all the chess and tell me that I mustn't have any chess, but you are walking around with A cups against my double Ds. What's going on? Explain it to me.
Man.
I am baffled. You are saying, oh, Liverpool small team, oh, Saka's the greatest, but he's not comparable to Salah in no season.
I agree. I think so.
Why comparing? Wait. Why comparing Mo Salah to a young Bukayo Saka?
Young.
But how old is Bukayo Saka?
Why comparing two of them?
But you cannot have the chest to act as if he's the best when he's not.
How old is Mo Salah?
Wait, one second, Tony. But he's
played more games. He's played more games.
You
than
call Saka
Bukayo
world
Saka.
class. Your fan base will call
Confidence.
Saka world class, but then you don't want to compare him to the players. Is that what it is? You call him world class. Your fan.
Then you have to put into perspective that he's a young kid. How old is he?
A young kid.
He hasn't.
No,
He
okay.
hasn't been. He hasn't been. Yeah,
Young
that's how good he is.
kid.
Lex,
Okay,
that's how
okay.
good he is. That's why you're hollering right there.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how good that kid is.
Tony,
Hey, you man,
Jamal,
settle.
No, listen,
You see,
listen. First
Hey,
of all,
let's
first
settle,
of all,
man. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I'm not talking about how good Saka is, because if I were to address that, that's a whole different ball game. The only reason I'm baffled that you called him a young kid, because he's no longer a young kid and he's approaching his prime.
How old is he?
Saka 23.
How old is Bukayo Saka?
23.
He's
Yeah,
23,
he's
I think.
approaching his
Okay.
prime.
Is he 24 this year? Let me check. I'm gonna check. One sec. You man carry on. I'm gonna close this out
It's a kid.
shortly, people. Anyway, so carry on.
He's a kid. He's still a young kid.
Tony, but then don't have the conversation. Don't put him in conversations if he's
World
just a
class.
young kid.
Exactly.
Oh, no,
That's
we-
He's
what
a
I'm
young
saying.
kid. He's a young kid that is already world class. Does
He
that
just
make
turned-
sense to you?
Wait,
Huh?
what? What did you say? He's just turned
He's a
23.
young
What did you
kid. He's a young kid that's world class at that age. That's what I'm
World
saying.
class.
Mo
Okay.
Salah had no
See,
business
Lex, this is what I'm talking
being
about.
world
Lex, this is what
class
I'm
at
talking
that
about.
age. That's what
I
I'm
had no
saying.
business being that. You know what I'm saying?
He had no
business at-
business
You do,
being world
no,
class
you
at
do
that
know,
age.
you do
Does
know,
that
you
argument
know,
make sense to you, Lex?
from a footballing
Are
perspective,
you laughing?
most
Because he was
footballers
out there
retire
failing
young.
in Roma, failing in Chelsea.
Oh my God.
In no way am I disrespecting Salah. In no way.
And then who?
In no
and then
way.
who?
But I'm just saying, at
what
the
we're talking
age,
about here? At what
at
age?
the age at where Bukayo Saka is right here, tearing up the
Is
league.
he better
See,
than
yeah,
Salah now?
that
That is
guy
the
has.
conversation. Is Bukayo Saka better than Salah now?
Is he, Tony? Is Saka better than Salah right now, Tony? 4th of December 2024. 2
No,
a.m.
Tony,
UK time.
Tony, I beg.
Well, see, man.
Hey, Tony, is he better than him now?
Okay, good, no problem. Who's the best right winger in the league right now?
Who is the
Who's
best
the
right winger in the
best
league right now?
right winger in the league right now?
Mo Salah.
I think it's Diallo, but we move. But who do you think it is?
I'm just being honest. It is
Diallo,
it is-
come on, man.
Well, hey,
Flawless,
Flawless, he's a
bro.
wingback. Flawless, he's a wingback. Flawless, he's a wingback. But
He's the best right back, wing back, winger, a full stop.
Right
No, I hear you.
Right,
I hear
right.
you.
Anyone.
I hear
Oh
you.
my days.
Yeah, here, but if
Oh.
we're being
Right
honest,
center mid, right center back, anyone,
Yes,
right goalkeeper, anything.
It's Diallo. You said it in the chat. It ain't ISO no more. It's Ivo. Get the ball
it
to
is.
the
It is.
Ivo.
No, but if we're actually being honest, it is. Mo
That's
Hey,
the
Salah.
Tony,
game plan.
you know
Best
you're
right winger in the
unbelievable,
league.
right? This is an act, right? You're pretending. You're not serious.
I'm pretending. I mean,
You do
yeah.
this for entertainment purposes.
No, but see, it doesn't matter. I like entertainment. That's my niche. But see, yeah, throw that all away.
Right,
Yeah,
when you come off
Bukayo
stream, you tell me
Saka.
what you actually think, because this is unbelievable. I cannot.
Bukayo Saka
just
is in
forget
double
this.
figures. Bukayo Saka is in double figures. He is the assist king in the Premiership. He is the assist king in the Premiership right now. See, yeah, throw all that argument away. In top
Tony,
5,
Tony,
comparing him to all top 5
I can put Salah
leagues.
on corners.
Josh, what did I say?
I can put
I don't
Salah on
know.
corners, and
What did
then
I
he'll
do?
be the assist king in it. What's going on?
See, man, he has an 18 GA ratio this season.
18,
Yeah.
18
See,
GA.
10, best in comparison to the 5 top leagues in the world. I mean, man, put some respect on this kid's name.
Wait, Tony. So you think?
Put some
So
respect
Tony,
on this kid's name.
Tony, you think Bukayo Saka is the best right winger in the league right now?
I think he's the best right winger in the
Bro,
world.
I'm even looking at the world right now. I mean, what are we talking about?
Saka better than
Bro,
him,
I'm even talking about the world right now.
Hey, Tony. better than
Bro,
him,
I'm even talking about the world right now.
Tony,
See, yeah, and the only thing that's missing,
Tony,
see,
better than him out, yeah?
the only thing that is missing is just a major title. If this kid wins a major title, we won't be out here talking about this right now.
I'm with you, Tony, man. They just disrespected. Look, he's froze, man. They don't understand the reels. But Tony, we saying Bukayo Saka over Lamine Yamal. That's what we're saying right now. I'm with you on that. They won't believe.
Flawless.
Yeah?
Flawless. Will Saka get into your team and have a? Would he just walk straight?
Tony, that's not saying. Tony, that's not saying a lot. That's not
I agree with you, Tony. Tony, he gets
a lot of players will get into our team. A lot of
Tony, I agree.
You know, Tony, you know whose team him can get in? Mine. Bench.
What we saying, Tony? Does he get into Liverpool's team?
Cannot.
I mean, it depends on the coach. It depends on the coach. If he believes that Saka could give them more, if a coach actually believes that Saka could give them more, let's don't act as if we've not seen games where where Salah hasn't really, been himself in some couple of games. He has gone missing in some certain kind of games.
So Tony, question for you. Tony, question for you. Would you take Salah over Saka in your team right now? Now, if you were to
Saka.
You take Saka over Salah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You taking Saka over Lamine Yamal? You taking Saka over Lamine Yamal right now?
Just say yes. You want to say
See, those questions. See, of course, Yamal is a great kid, but again, see, Flawless. I keep telling you this: the Premiership. The Premiership is a different cat altogether. He has to come down here and prove himself. Yamal has to come down here and prove himself. Let's don't act as if all these players haven't come down to the Premiership and bow down. I literally do think that Yamal might come to the Premiership and struggle.
Yeah, man, he won't do. He'll struggle like Salah did in his early years. I hear you. I get it, man. I see it, man. You see, Tony, man. I understand, man. I get you.
We are here talking about Mbappe. When I was bashing out the French league, Flawless was coming for my neck. But again, right now, we could see what's happening at Real Madrid right now. That brother is struggling. The brother is struggling.
At this point, I don't even
the
want
is struggling.
to win the league.
And that's what I was talking about, the French league altogether.
Point, Liverpool.
It's a farmers league. It's a farmers league.
Salah,
it's literally a farmers league.
Trent, Kelleher, Alisson, everybody, you must at this point. Must again, by the way, Claude, again. And if you want, listen, Mandem, if you don't want to run a Champions League, since you're in the first place in the Champions League, and the Prem, since you're in the first place in the Prem, you must, because at this point in time, no matter what happens, Arsenal fans, their players are the best. I'm guessing your defenders are the best in the league too, right?
Of course they are. Saliba, ain't that right, Tony? Yeah. Saliba, best centre back in the league. Bro. Gabriel, best left side centre back.
Lex. What are you doing here? I would literally leave this stream. I would literally leave this stream if you're talking something else about the centre back there. Arsenal have the best centre back pairing. I'm comparing it to the whole world right now. I would literally leave this stream. If you say any other thing else apart from Gabriel and Saliba as the best centre back pairing in the whole of the league. What are you talking about?
Tony, you're a statsman, right?
What are you talking about?
Stats indicate who's the best, right?
I test, man. I test.
Can you believe that, right? Do you know that Liverpool have only conceded 8 goals in the Premier League all season, as opposed to year 14?
Okay, let's see what happens now that Konate is out of the game for some weeks. Let's see how big that chest is. Let's see how big those D-cups is. Yeah, no problem. No. We'll see how. Their game's coming up soon, right? No, let's see. I do rate. I rate the Van Dijk. I rate the Van Dijk, and I rate that Konate pairing together. I rate that pairing. But what happens when an injury comes in? What happens? We will see it.
I hear you.
Flawless. Right now, me supposed to have the Luke Shaw chest in it. Up here, all the way up here, bro. I literally in the space of 1 week would dump it Real Madrid and dump it City. But for some reason, my defenders aren't better than Arsenal defenders.
And I
guess
a Real Madrid team that there's no Camavinga. A Real Madrid team that there's no Camavinga.
Hey, Tony.
A Real Madrid team without no Camavinga.
Hey, Tony. Rice is clear of Gravenberch, yeah? Is that what we're saying, Tony? Declan Rice walks into their team. Is this what you're telling me?
You mean at Liverpool?
Yeah, at Liverpool, yeah.
Wait, so now, we should just throw away the fact, that Gravenberch is an injury-prone player.
Yeah, we'll talk about
That
it.
guy isn't going to be consistent this season. I mean, Lex, man,
Did you know that?
I need your
that?
cool
He's an
aid.
injury-prone player.
I mean, see, guys, I love cool aids, but this guy, Lex, is a different kid. He has the biggest cool aid. I mean, so you're gonna sit down there, and say that Gravenberch isn't gonna get injured. Is gonna, continue playing for a consistent basis. That guy will literally fall off in the next 10 games.
I'm in fucking shock.
That guy would literally fall off in the next 10 games. I mean, is your best midfielder right now, but how about the consistency? And consistency is what Declan Rice has right now. I mean, he's not always injured, isn't it?
And he stays fit. You know what I'm saying? Rice is here.
He stays fit.
You know what I'm saying?
But Gravenberch, he'll give you those 10 games, 10 good games. I mean, but what happens after that? When he gets injured and then he has to come back. And mind you, he's keeping our Enzo away from playing Endo. And now, if Endo is coming back right now, I mean, lack of match fitness. How about that? So, it's good for him to talk right now, but we'll see about that real soon.
If Declan Rice gets injured, who?
Mikel the Beast
Jorginho. I mean, let's don't act as if Jorginho hasn't had a good game every time we've caught up on him this season. I mean,
don't forget, Lex, don't forget Real Sociedad's third best midfielder, Mikel Moreno, the Beast.
The Beast.
Moreno.
The hairy beast. See, guys, I'm back. I'm back. The hairy beast is still there, man. See, Lex, Lex, me and see, Lex, you're a guy of facts, and I like that, man. This is the first time I've been blessed to be on a show with you, and it's all blessings, man.
Flawless.
But you know that leagues aren't won in December. Leagues aren't won in December. You of all people should know that. So don't get high on your head and just say words like you're running away with the title right now. No.
You know what I also know? I know when they're actually won because I've won it.
Bro, I have more Premier League titles than you. What are you talking about?
Hold on 1 second.
I have more Premier League titles than you.
In the chat. Hey, you man, one sec. Before you man carry on. Hey, run up the likes. There's over 240 of you lot in here. Are you not entertained? Run up the likes, man. You getting absolute.
I am not entertained.
You just looking shocked by the facts. You know what I'm saying? The rest of you lot not entertained. I get it, man. So it's Tony out here dropping stone cold bar after bar after bar. Yeah. Run up the likes though. 116 likes. Let's get up to 150. Hit the subscribe button. Veda's channel is still in the title. This is now a Q&A, people, but this is Sarcasm City TV at its best. Subscribe to Chic TV. Subscribe to Tony Cloud Gunner TV as well, people. Subscribe to all of the man them you see on here. But yeah, Tony, so what we saying, Saka, best right winger in Europe currently right now. Centre back pair in Gabriel and Saliba.
Is that far? No, Flawless is that far from the truth.
All right.
Is that far from the truth?
Martinelli is also better than Diaz, right?
With you. I'm asking you. You got Martinelli.
No. Diaz walking straight into my team right now. That left-hand side has not been a problem.
Yeah, you don't rate Martinelli. See, he's a man. He's not biased.
No. It's not that I don't rate Martinelli. His form has been out of form.
Wait, so Salah.
But again, you need to be truthful in these cases. Yeah, Martinelli has been a guy that hasn't been on form.
Wait, so let me just
from last season, he hasn't been. In fact, for the past 2 seasons, he hasn't been on form. So, of course, Diaz walks straight into my team.
More questions that
but for me, I will take a Saka any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. He's a world-class player. And I don't care how many pundits don't take that. He's a world-class player.
World-class.
So Tony, can I?
He's a world-class player.
Just to make sure, you would take Diaz in your team, but you wouldn't take Salah. That's what you said, right?
I said he could take Salah to whole bench. That's what he said. Salah could be back up to Saka. That's what he said.
Bro, okay. I would take Bukayo Saka. He's younger, and he has more, there's more future in him right now. Salah is just playing for the last final. If Liverpool so have so much trust Oh, Lex. Okay, good. Lex, it's cool for you to talk all that stuff right now, yeah? Then how
Yeah,
come
exactly.
your
It's
best
easy to talk
player
about that stuff.
in your own league that you're talking about doesn't have a contract way past this season?
Yeah, man, he's saying Salah don't have a contract. He said he's unemployed. They don't want him.
Bro,
Yeah.
what does
How
him
come
having-
your best player is
Oh,
out
that's a
here
good one,
begging in
Tony,
the
though.
streets
That's-
for a new
Begging.
contract? How
Begging.
come
Bro,
your
that's-
best player?
bro,
How come your best player, who's better
Let's
than
go.
Bukayo
Come on,
Saka,
Tony.
is out
Come
here
on.
on Sky Sports begging for a new contract? And you're
Come
here
on, Tony.
talking
this
to me?
guy.
See, let's
What
go,
does
Tony.
contract have
No,
to
let
do
that.
with
No, Lex.
footballing
Lex,
ability?
don't reply. See, Lex. See. Yeah, we're pundits. Yeah, let that simmer. Let what I
that
just told
I
you
don't
simmer.
need. I don't
Let
need
it
to
simmer.
let it simmer,
Simmer.
bro.
Oh, Said
Listen,
simmer.
listen.
Who got the
Brother,
keys to the
keys to
bimmer?
my bimmer.
Oh, nah.
What,
The
why
goddamn
do,
killer.
bro? Listen, why do
See,
we?
let it simmer, man. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. Don't just reply to that. Let it simmer.
Let it,
How
let
come
it simmer. Let it
Is
simmer.
your best player
Lex.
in the streets begging for a new contract? I mean,
Begging. You know what I'm saying?
begging, literally.
Begging, talking about I'm more out than them. They've not smoked to me. It's crazy work.
Just pause. Pause
What
before
does
you
that
reply
have to
to
do
that.
with anything?
Pause.
Just take a pause, man.
What does
Simmer.
that have to do with anything?
Oh, okay.
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 You be the judge. If you have so much trust in Mohamed Salah in the future,
Tony,
then why
would I
isn't
have?
why
Why
isn't
would I
he
have trust in Salah?
with a
Why would I have
three-year
trust in
extension
Salah?
on his
Why would I
contract
have?
right now?
Why would I have?
Why
Why
does
would I
Bukayo
have
Saka
trust in Salah?
have a more longer contract than him right now?
Yeah, okay. Saka is on a longer contract. That is how you win the argument of Saka being better.
No, if you take a player to be a very, very important fabric of your team, you need to address contract issues, and you need to make sure that they have longer contract. So how come in the streets, yeah, your best player you're hollering about is out here in Sky Sports and out here in the media begging for a new contract, while Bukayo Saka has a more longer contract, and he is the king in this team. For me, for Arsenal, we believe that he's the future. Why don't you believe that Mohamed Salah is your future? Why is he out here in the streets begging for a new contract?
You know why, Tony? Because he ain't that good. That's what it is. They don't believe him.
Okay.
That's because he's not the best.
You know what? Fuck it. Saka is better than Salah. Fuck it. I swear to God.
Listen, Lex. No, Lex. No, you twisted. I did not say that. I said I will take. No. That wasn't the nomenclature. That wasn't the grammatical statement used. The grammatical statement used was that would I take a Saka over a Salah? And I said yes. The contention wasn't he is better. The contention was my opinion. I will take a Saka. Pay attention to the vocabulary.
Can I get
Pay attention.
Yeah. Go on, Monts. Go on. Big up. You lot. Make sure you subscribe to Big Six Man.
Big up, Monts.
Please, someone be kind enough to drop everyone's links in the chat. So Big Six Man, Sheik TV, Tony Cloud Gunner TV, Vetus channel is still in the title. This is Sarcasm City TV, people. Yeah, go on, Monts.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Listen, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Just gonna make this clear for a second. Tony, you made a few statements that were quite intriguing to me. You made a few statements. They're very, very intriguing. Very, very intriguing. And there is one thing I want to ask the public. I don't know what you guys all do in the chat for a living. I know a lot of us here do YouTube. I wouldn't allow a random person that's probably over the age of 50 to tell me how to run my YouTube channel. So why do you tell me about winning and that I need to win? Why do you tell Liverpool that we need to win when you don't win? Hello, Tony. I'm over here.
See, Mont, with the way you're coming, you're coming level-headed.
Pause.
Yeah. But with the energy that Lex came in here, it came out here feeling, like he was
Tony,
but you're coming with a different energy, and I get it, and I respect that. because of the energy you're talking to me.
I'm going to lose my shit.
Lex came out here actually acting up like he's won 6 goddamn titles in
Tony,
7 years.
I'll be real, Tony.
I have a problem with that.
I asked you.
I have a problem with that kind of confidence.
Tony, I didn't ask Sheik. I didn't ask Lex. I asked you. I asked you a question. Brother. I asked you. I wouldn't let someone random who's never done YouTube before tell me how to run my channel. So why do you tell Liverpool fans how to win things?
Mons, see, man, I respect you, but if you want to get it, I can dish it out. I mean, see, man,
I asked you a question.
I have more Premier League titles than you.
Answer the question.
I mean, Mons, no. I have more Premier League titles than you. How about that?
Tell him again. Yeah.
How about that, Mons?
How about that? In fact, Manchester United have more Premier League titles than you. So you shouldn't even be in this conversation in the first place. I mean, you've only won one Premiership title in your prime. In your prime in the last 32 seasons. I mean, Mons, see, I respect you and I respect the energy you brought into the chat and of course into the stream. But I just need to be very, very frank with you. You've only won one Premiership title in the past 32 seasons, and that's a fact, man. You can't throw that all away. That's a fact. You need this Premiership title. You need this season to be your win, even more than Arsenal needs it.
Now, Tony, here's
very sincere with you.
So you want to talk about facts? I'll talk about facts. So you say we have one Premier League title. Actually, we have 19 league titles. So we're actually one away.
No. We're not talking about the 1960s.
I let you finish.
When you were in one month. No, I'm not talking about the 1970s when you were in one.
I let you finish. I let you finish.
You can respond. Go on.
Now,
you can respond after.
As I said, I don't need to do the historian thing, but what I'm going to do is just educate you quickly. We actually have, we have the same amount of European cups that you have Premier League trophies, by the way. You have 13 league titles. We have as many European cups, by the way. So when it comes to heritage and trophies, yes, in the Premier League era, we are not in the major conversation in the Premier League era. So yes, if I get into a fight with someone and you chop off both my arms, yeah, I'm probably not going to win the fight, am I? Because we're fighting on their terms. Now, if we just go by the fairest terms and talk about the 19 league titles, then realistically, you shouldn't really be talking to me. You shouldn't be talking to Man United. Those are the two teams that have the most trophies, and we go back and forth. Now, if you want to talk about Liverpool having one league title, yes, Arsenal have more Premier League titles. I understand that, bro. I understand that. But let me ask you one thing. Let me give you some facts. Did you know it's been 31 years since you won a Carabao Cup? Did you know it's been 20 years since you've won a Premier League? And did you know since the beginning of time you haven't won a Champions League? Or a Super Cup? Or a Club World Cup? That's 5 trophies that you can actually win as a football club that you guys haven't won. You've been established for over 130 years. Now, to me, that seems very ironic that you think you can pipe up and talk to a team who's won it all in the space of 6 years when you haven't done it since the beginning of time. So when it comes to conversations of winning things, that's what I meant. We win things, present and past. You as an Arsenal fan, I understand you've probably seen your team win those 3 Premier Leagues as long ago as it was. But you see the Arsenal fans under 20 years old and that, they've seen 4 FA Cups and that's it. That's it. You are closer to Tottenham than you are to any of the traditional big 6 sides. Any of us. You're further away from Chelsea, further away from further away from Man United, further away from Liverpool, and I dare you to speak to Man. I dare you to speak to Man City. I dare you. Even look them in the eye. So for me, genuinely, it's not about dishing it out and all of that stuff. I'm just giving you the facts where I don't feel like a team that is supposed to be so good and just makes friends along the way and never wins anything. Because guess what, Tony? If you was a team of winners, then Trossard wouldn't have got sent off for doing something stupid. If you was a winner, if your team were full of winners, you wouldn't have celebrated 30 seconds before that corner came in against Man City. And you would have done what Tottenham did and what Liverpool did and beat them. If you was full of winners, then Rice would have seen what Trossard done, learned from the mistake. Trossard would have seen and learned, and you wouldn't have got more red cards. Saliba wouldn't have got a red card, leading to your barren run of games. If you were winners, then you would have found an adequate replacement rather than selling the other 2 replacements for Martin Odegaard. And you wouldn't be reliant on one player to be the locksmith, as world-class as he is. But you're not winners, are you? but you talk like you're winners. You act like you're winners. You walk like you're winners, but you don't win.
I didn't act that way. I'm a very sensible Arsenal fan.
Well,
because
a sensible Arsenal fan wouldn't come my way,
yeah, to be out here, doing us dirty like that, as if they've won
you ain't sensible
themselves.
Outrageous.
I mean, let's
settle, man. Relax, man. You do
that's why I was just saying. Lex was coming out here. Acting as if he's won multiple Premier League titles.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking of the 70s and the 80s, and the early 80s. I'm talking of in recent time. That was the energy he came here with. I do accept what you're talking about. Arsenal have had problems.
Tagging Tony, we trust, man. Hey, chat, I want to see that in the chat, man. Let's go. Go on, carry on, Tony.
Arsenal have always had problems. Our recruitment has been shit. Yeah, true. Our recruitment has been shit. In terms of the managers that we've had, I don't really have big trust in this manager. But again, I still do think that this team has come a long way. Yeah, with just some few. Yeah, exactly, man. Challenge for two back-to-back seasons we've challenged. I mean, I want to win trophies. If this season is that season, I have to do it. Yeah, but again, Mont, the same thing I was telling Lex, do you think you've won this title at December?
Yes.
Lex, do you subscribe to this? Lex, do you subscribe to this? That you've won the title at December?
Yeah, they subscribe to it. Can you believe that, Tony?
No.
When did they give out titles in December?
Lex, do you subscribe to that statement from Mont here?
For you, especially for you, Tony. Yes.
He said yes. Tony,
you have your
Tony,
separate category.
Did they hand out titles in December, Tony? I'm asking you that.
Bruh.
Just saying.
They're handing out titles at December. Mont, Mont, in the street, you're one of the most respected pundits, in the street, and I do respect you.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that, yeah. But I'm sorry, man, for those words to come out your mouth,
it's crazy.
That
outrageous.
You've signed off on this title at December. That's the most ridiculous statement I've heard in all YouTube in 2024. I mean, I've had outlets. Guys,
I've never heard a more ridiculous statement in my life. I've never heard a more ridiculous
this year. I've had serious howlers this year. I've had serious howlers this year. I've had series of AOs on Saka's and TV this year. But see, nothing comes close to what Mont just spewed down here. Nothing compared to what he just said down here. For a season and a veteran in YouTube space saying that Liverpool has already won this title in December
champions.
Tony, I want to thank you.
These are disgraceful statements.
Tony
from Mont, who I do respect here, saying that Liverpool have won this title in December. That's the most shameful thing I've ever heard on YouTube space in 2024.
You called.
I don't subscribe to that.
You know why Mont? You need to be more like Tony. You know.
Let's reason together, Tony. You know why Mont said that?
You gotta level up, man.
We do, bro.
You know why?
We do, man. I feel like I'm just not doing enough.
Lex, stand up for the truth.
No,
Lex, I would respect you more if you stand up to Mont right now. But you're not. You're scared of Mont. So I get it. You can stand up to him.
This has nothing to do with Mont's. Mont's here or Mont's over there. I don't care. Listen, right? You know
how can you say that you won the title in December?
Listen, Tony. Do you know why Mont said what he said?
Stand up for the truth.
Because you ain't gonna do shit about it.
Sanders got silent with the statement.
Arsenal ain't gonna do shit about it.
Hey, Tony, did you not say Arsenal going to Anfield and doing a thing? You said you're going to beat them up at Anfield. You did say that, Tony. You're going to Anfield to beat them up.
You never said that, Tony.
You said that.
No, I said that.
You said that.
See, man.
I don't lie.
See, in the past 2 seasons, what have you done to me?
He said he would say it again.
In the metaverse.
You know,
no. In the past 2 seasons, what have you done to me at Anfield?
Yeah,
I've been to
what have
Anfield.
you done to Lex? What have you done to
Yeah.
Arsenal at Anfield?
Yeah.
What have you done to
Apart from the FA
Come
Cup,
on,
where
what have
you
done
guys
to
beat
Arsenal?
me anyway. But
That's
apart
it?
from that, man, in the last 2 seasons, what have you done?
What's
Since I've
with
been
these
consistently
timelines?
challenging
What's
for
with
the
these
title.
timelines?
Ain't done nothing.
What's with these timelines?
Kind of
No,
thing.
Lex,
You've not beaten me at
Lex.
Anfield for
Do you
the
know
past
what?
2 seasons.
I'm not gonna
fancy my
lie.
chances going to Anfield
If I'll be honest, Tony, innit? Like,
for a
if
title
you,
decided. I
if
fancy my
I
chances.
understand you don't subscribe to my opinion that I think Liverpool are going to win the league, and that's fine. You've never been 9 points clear, so I understand. You wouldn't understand where I am and where I've been and where my mindset lies. I get that.
Never cracked
What I
90
need
points.
to like, they couldn't dream. They haven't dreamed of that. Anyway, my point is, I'm bored and I yearn for entertainment, and that's why Manchester United are playing Arsenal today. Like, this is why I yearn for this. Like, people need to understand that if I can't sit here and believe that Liverpool will win the league now, then when can I? And if we don't win the league, it's going to be an embarrassment to the Premier League. I'll say that from now for free. If Liverpool do not win the Premier League, it is an embarrassment, because these are the standards. Yeah, I know that my team couldn't sit there and watch Rodri's knee explode and not take advantage of it. I know my guys would. You see, that's the difference. That's the difference between me and you. You, man, sit there and talk about you. That's the other thing. You spoke about injuries, right? You said something about see how you play about Konate. Now, it's
but
funny
we challenge for a title with a fit Rodri. See, man, these are the same margins. We challenge a Man City that had a full squad filled with killers. Rodri wasn't injured at that
last day of the season twice.
I'm not talking. No. Rodri got injured in the game against Arsenal. So, but anyway, that's aside from the point. That's aside from the point. The point is, Tony, is that you spoke about injuries. Yeah. Now, your club like to make a meal of injuries way more than it actually is. You guys called it an injury crisis, and you was only missing 2 players, and one of them wasn't even injured. He was suspended. Timber was there when we played. Saka was there, and I understand Odegaard is the guy. I think he's one of the best players in the world in terms of technical ability. He's right up there. Yeah, he's right up there. However, we have world-class players, of course, right? Everyone can at least admit we have at least 3 to 4 world-class players in our team.
Do you subscribe to that? Do you think they have 3 to 4 world-class players, Tony?
Flawless.
Nah.
I hear you, man. You're overrated, man. You know
and that's fine. And that's fine, Tony.
Arsenal have more. I think Arsenal have more.
I think Arsenal got more too.
So Tony, I'll list you. Tony, I'll list you the players that I think are world class in Liverpool.
Tell me.
I believe Alisson Becker is world class. Do you agree? Yes or no? You don't need to ask twice. Yes or no?
Alisson Becker world class. It's better though, to be honest.
See, you starting to understand.
Listen, Tony. Ignore the outside noise right now. You know what I'm saying? It's me and you conversation, brother.
Yeah,
Alisson Becker, yes or no?
Yeah, sure. One of the best.
Mo Salah, world class, yes or no?
Definitely.
Virgil van Dijk, world class, yes or no?
Definitely.
So that's 3 already. So that's already 3, by the way. So
no,
I said 3. I said 3 to 4. I said 3 to 4. I said 3 to 4.
No, you said 4. You said 4.
The fourth one.
And the fourth one is Trent Alexander-Arnold. And that's fine. Either way, the point. Listen. That's a conversation for another day. My point still stands. So I said 3 to 4 world-class players. Yeah, that's the point I made. Now, Alisson is injured until the new year. Yeah, Alisson won't be playing for Liverpool to the new year. Yeah, so we are already missing 1 world-class player, right? Yes or no? Right.
Yeah, sure.
Trent literally came back against Man City, right? Last game. And I have to sit there and watch Darwin Núñez play up front for Liverpool quite often. So yeah, that's just a side note. That's a side mission. So for me, in my opinion, Odegaard is world class. That's my opinion. Some people disagree. I believe Odegaard is world class. Yeah. When you lost 1 world class player, you capitulated. You folded like a deck chair. When we lost 2 of our world class players, we just continued to win. Oh, by the way, we didn't sign anyone either. We didn't sign anyone. We're just that good. We have a new manager. So I don't know what phase slot is in. It's just a new manager. So my point is that you guys call it a crisis. You always magnify everything to a larger degree than it actually needs to be. You make things out to be worse than they actually are, rather than just getting on with it. And because you don't have a team that are winners, you don't really have many winners in your team. I mean, I guess the FA Cup can cut it for Arteta and Saka, but for the rest of the boys, they're not winners. They don't win anything.
See, man, I'd like to cut you off.
So that means So that means
no, I can't allow you to run. I can't allow you to run this up, man.
Can I? I'm about to finish.
There were some points you made, yeah.
Let land, man. You destroy the argument later.
I'm about to finish. So that means the ability to get over the line, there's no evidence. It's NA. So there's no graph. You're not on the graph. You don't have a chart on the bar chart. You're not there. So there's no evidence of you guys getting over the line. So when I say I believe we're winning the league, it's because there isn't actually any evidence of you guys being able to get over the line. You know what I'm saying? You spoke, as I said, in fact, you know what? I'll let you go because I can go on for years, but I'll let you go.
Go on, Tony. Last point on this and we'll close out. Go on.
See, man, there don't need to be any evidence. Yeah, we went head to head with City last season, 2 seasons now, back to back. Yeah, that should count for something. Yeah,
and we did it for like 5.
And that's what. Making friends along the way, right?
Back to back, and now I'm second on that table.
Oh, Mons, I think you're not realizing.
I'm second on that table, and I'm just looking at you from a slingshot, waiting for you to just, to just sleep up, and those sleep ups will come. I mean, Mons, see, man, see, you're a veteran in this. You know what's good. See, those losses will come. Yeah, those draws will come. That's for sure. We're in the Premier League. Yeah, and we're jostling for a Premier League title. So
and
don't just think that at December you're out here handing out titles.
You're going to win all your games, Tony.
I mean, see, man, you should be expecting Arsenal at Anfield. Yeah, I don't think you fancy your chances beating me at Anfield just like that. It's gonna be a skirmish. Mostly if it depends on that title. It's gonna be a skirmish. You can't dismiss me because I'm out here beating teams to a pulp, yeah, that hasn't lost in their home ground for 18 months. I mean, 3 months, yeah. Spotting Lisbon hasn't.
We beat you in January.
Lisbon hasn't even lost in their home in about 18 months. I went down there and showed them what's good. I went to the London Stadium, yeah, beat West Ham to the pulp. See, I'm beating these teams, yeah, even on home soil. So don't get it all twisted. Arsenal have gone to White Hart Lane and beat our fiercest rivals in their home ground. We went to Aston Villa's Villa Park and beat them. Yeah, and took maximum points the season. I mean, Mons, let's don't act as if in this street you're not gonna at least draw up to 3 more games, and Arsenal won't have a big shout in winning.
Tony.
I mean, don't get too confident. They don't have that titles in December. And again, you were talking about I allowed you speak. See, and again, you were talking about this new manager and whatnot. Your manager walked straight into a team that was complete.
Oh, now we're complete.
That was complete. What are you talking about?
Yo, Tony, 1 second, Tony. Hey, big up to African Cat K for this very generous super chat. Hey, are you lot not entertained? Clearly, African Cat K is. I appreciate this big super chat. He says, I'm rolling here, LOL. I hope you lot have enjoyed this stream. I have been very informative. You know what I'm saying?
What have you enjoyed, Flawless?
See, guys. Mons shot himself on the foot. See, and Slot walked straight into 4 world-class players in a football club.
Exactly. True. You did.
Mons, you shot yourself. See, I can go bar to see. You know what, yeah? I prefer entertainment. I can go bar to bar with you. I can do all these things, yeah. But I just prefer to be an entertainment guy. You shot yourself on the foot when you said you have 4 world-class players. So, and Slot walked into a team with 4 world-class players. How about that? When Mikel Arteta walked into this, I want Mikel Arteta out of my team anyway. But when he walked into this team, we were with not a single one world-class player in my team.
So you want Arteta out of your team, but you're going to win the league against us with Arteta.
Not one. So you have Slot has every right to win the league. He has
Yeah.
every right to win the league.
Tony,
Because
I'm
you
gonna
have world-class players down there. And again, this
Tony.
argument, wait, can't you see the narrative changes? Mont, you also chewed into this. Mont, this is the last point I'm going to give you. This is the last point I'm going to give you. Because you also got into that bait, yeah? Have you guys seen, see, Flawless, man, look at this holistically, yeah? Have you seen the narrative? Have you seen that the narrative? It shifts, yeah, when it comes to the Arsenal. Look at this, yeah. And Mons regurgitated that same, same thing. When we're talking about a talisman in your team, someone who's going to push your team, get the team ahead.
I just said world class.
You're not going to win. We've just seen that this season with Rodri. Rodri's out of the team and they've gone 7 games with no win. So why the argument when I tell you that Odegaard is the talisman in my team and I cannot succeed without Odegaard and he goes missing and I should not lose games? But when it comes to City, it's all good. No, it's City. It's all good. But when it comes to Arsenal, we miss Odegaard and no one wants to listen that I have
even if Odegaard stays fit for the whole season, you still ain't winning nothing.
No, they will because they have the world-class Bukayo Saka. You're forgetting.
All right, Tony,
you haven't won with none of them the past 2 seasons. What is the track record that we have?
Lex, that's what I'm saying. Lex, you're forgetting all the conversations. The future.
A City fan can go to Terry Flowers' show and say, "Hey, we're missing Rodri." Okay, they clap for him, and it's all good. He can go to Never a Foul and say, "You know what? Yeah, we're missing Rodri. It's all good." But an Arsenal fan cannot have a conversation and say, "You know what? Yeah, we're missing Odegaard, one of the most talismanic midfielders in the world right now." And everyone would laugh at that Gunners fan. Why?
Do you know what that sounds like?
Why would a City fan be so confident to say hold on without Rodri?
I can answer that.
Say, you know what? Yeah, I have problems with Odegaard, and I don't think we can win games. Bro, he is the system.
Tony.
Odegaard,
you know what you're doing?
The system.
Tony, you're reverting back to type. You're reverting back to type as an Arsenal fan. It's called the victim mentality. Seek validation, avoid expectation. It's called mixing losing and entitlement. We need to stop doing that as an Arsenal fan. This is me to you, innit? Yeah. I'll say this right now. Man City, it is worse than Rodri. I have been crashing it. Me personally, I ain't letting City off the hook because this is beyond stinky. This is not treat Arsenal different from City. And even if I wanted to treat City different from Arsenal, they've won 6 Premier Leagues. You won nothing in the last 20 years. So, they've earned the right to be a bit
FA Cups are nothing. FA Cups are nothing. Okay, good.
No. I'm talking in terms of.
No, so when you say nothing,
I won one last year.
That's
fine. Say nothing.
I'll be real. 4 FA Cups is close to 4 FA Cups is close to nothing in my opinion because of the trophies I've seen in the last 7 years. But that's our standards. That's the difference in stature in it. That's why.
Then I respect
and when you said we've come and when you said I quote you said we've come a damn long way. What is it? We've come a long way. A damn long way is what you said. Yeah, I don't argue with teams that have come a good damn way. I argue with winners. I don't argue with teams you've come a long way and made friends along the way and like to just document things. So that's what it is.
Before we close out, big up to Fuzzy Dublin for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says there really should be a trophy for second place. Big up to Fuzzy Dublin. Appreciate the super chat. Absolutely not. Big up again to African Cat Gay for this big super chat. Football Capo earlier as well. I didn't even read this one. My bad. I hope you're still in the chat. Football Capo, but you're saying pure gold. The Oscar goes to Tony. Come on, you gooners. Big up to Football Capo as well. Run up the likes though. The subscribe button. I don't know if Alarm's still live. I'll redirect to him.
Come on, you Spurs.
Shout out all their socials, etc., and all that. Tony, man,
you're not a Spurs fan, innit?
Say that again. I got a lot of time for Spurs, man. Now Spurs. You know I got a lot of time for Spurs. You know what I'm saying, come on, you Spurs. I got a lot of time for Spurs. You already know. I'm saying 6 months.
Man, big up to Mons, man, and big up to Lex. Yeah, Lex, this is the first time I'm having a show with you, man. Big up to you, man. Always respect from here, man. Always respect you, man. Big up to you, and of course, Mons, man. Always big love and big respect to you all the time, man. One of my best.
I'm just here to spread the good truth.
One of the best to do this. Big up to you, man. Enough respect.
Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother.
Miss you, Tony, man. It's good to have you back on Sarcasm TV. What, like coming back from injury, man. You bet, you know what I'm saying? You better than having Saka, having Salah back in the team.
This one, this hitting like a 30th.
Man said, Tony, Odegaard, flawless.
Yeah, man, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Odegaard just come out, boom. You know what I'm saying? Start balling out. Hey, man, shout them out where they can find you, what you got coming up on your channel, all that good stuff.
I've just got a bag of streams every day, man. I can't even lie. So just Big Six Pants, y'all know where to find me. More importantly, just like this video, support everyone, and yeah, man, entertain me. Other teams, rivals, entertain me because I'm parched and I need some ale. So please, rival fans, fetch me my ale. I'm bored. You know, the gap just keeps extending, and you know, so I don't know anymore at this moment in time. Listen, by the way, shout out Grace from Love Island for making my boy Rashford happy again. Let's hope that can carry on to the Arsenal game. Love.
Sheik, my brother. I'm saying someone else with class here, you know what I'm saying, who understands the truths that Tony was spitting. Let them know where they can find you, my brother. What you got
big
coming
up, big up to Tony. Good to have you back, Tony. Once again, congratulations to you, bro. Every single time. Big up to Lex, big up to Mons, big up to Flawless as well. Chat, are you guys not entertained, man? Come on, like, what are we doing?
No.
Like, come on, was this not a fire ass stream? But yeah, make sure you guys run up the likes. Make sure you guys obviously subscribe to Flawless if you haven't already.
I'm traumatized. I don't know what you man are talking about.
It's just fire, man. You know what it is? It's when you see like great football for the first time and it just takes you back. It's like, whoa, that's what it's like with Tony, man.
Bro, it's like I learned so much. Lex, I learned so much from this conversation today.
I'm with you.
I feel like
I'm trying to be like Tony, man.
Yeah.
Be like Mike. Be like Tone, man. That's what it is, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Be like Mike.
You guys can find me on Sheik TV. Should be doing a stream tomorrow, so I'll be dropping a match reaction. Obviously,
make sure you do it. Match reaction. Make sure you do
that. And then pretty much weekend we got the fixtures back up. So United versus Nottingham Forest will be there. Preview, watch along on the playback on Flawless's playback Sarcasm City TV and on the YouTube as well. And then also we'll be back for a match reaction then. And then next Monday coming up, we will have Mud Brothers, which I do every single Monday. So the Monday night mudness never stops. And we do have a special guest, Saad's Football Corner. He will be joining us after the Arsenal game. So yeah, Saad will be on the channel on Monday. So definitely check that out, people. Big up. Love to you all.
Yeah, big up, Cheeks, man. Respect.
Yo, Lex, anything you want to add before we close out?
Bro, no.
All right, cool. That's what I'm saying. Out of words, I get it, man. I understand. I get it, man. Just taking it back by just the
taking it back by
I know what to say. Listen, guys, let's just make friends along the way. I think that's what matters most. Let's make friends along the way.
Because us five here would have never met.
Hey, Flawless, listen, you beat Arsenal tomorrow, I buy a United shirt. Fuck it. Listen to me right now.
Actually,
listen to me right now. I go from I'm not gonna buy a bogus one. I'm gonna buy it from the Manchester United website.
Yeah. First,
see you guys.
For every team for the rest of the season that beat Arsenal, I'm buying a shirt for you.
Okay, but if Arsenal beat United, will you buy a soccer shirt? Will you buy a soccer shirt?
Any team.
Oh God,
you might.
Hey, Lex, hey,
you know why? Because as great as Salah is, they have Saka on the other side, and Saka
he said he would buy a United jersey if we beat Arsenal. So I'm asking buy an Arsenal jersey.
You gotta understand, as great as Salah is, Saka is showing him like what could be. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, brother.
I
buy a United jersey.
Honestly, bro, I hear you. I hope that Amad Diallo turns into the Ivorian.
Yeah.
I hope it happens.
Don't forget Ivorian Messi. We looking for the Ivorian.
No, Flawless. He's not the Ivorian Messi. He's the Ivorian Bukayo Saka, man. That's what
it is, man. Just before I close out.
Yeah, the vendetta. You know, me not think I understand. Whatever vendetta on the thing me did have for Arsenal, it quadruple now. It quadruple.
See you guys.
Super Saiyan. Yo, whichever level anybody in here ever see Goku reach maxed out, me that right now.
See you guys. See you guys. Yeah. See you guys.
All the way down, power up, everything.
See you guys. Before I give my outro, yeah, guys.
At this point.
See you guys before I give my outro.
Every day, right. All right. From this day forward, it's not even the Yardman podcast no more. Once the Arsenal topic done, me done talk. I'm gonna have nothing more to say.
First. See you guys. Just before I go.
I'm with that.
Just know the witness this day. Oh my God. See when Mark this, Colin, Van der Colin. You see, when we win the league,
See, guys, I have this effect on people. I mean,
no.
Lex has gone all pop.
No.
Lex has gone all pop. He's mad right now.
Listen,
He's mad right now. I can
yourself.
see.
Don't
I can
worry
see.
yourself.
See, you know what? Yeah. See,
Amorim ball.
guys. Yeah.
You
See,
must.
guys. Yeah. And this is why I have a problem.
Let me
Yeah.
check the calendar.
This is why I have a problem with this new generation of
New
Liverpool
generation.
fans. Yeah. The Liverpool
New generation. Bro,
just admitted.
listen, I'm not as young as
I
I look,
allowed
my
you to
friend.
speak during your intro, during your outro. Let me
I'm
speak.
not
bro.
as
Keep it
young
clean in the
as
chat,
I
you lot.
look.
Keep it
See
clean
ya,
in the
guys.
chat,
Yeah.
you lot.
See ya, guys. Just before I go, yeah. See, a Liverpool fan just admitted live on Saka. See, guys, it doesn't get better than this. It's on
Ain't
Saka
easy, man.
TV.
How
A
about that?
Liverpool fan just admitted live on air that he was gonna buy a Manchester United shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
No, I said it. I said it
For
before. I
beating
said it on. I
Arsenal
said
in
it
a
on.
Premier
I
League
said it on
game. See,
Northside
guys,
channel.
there's some
I
words.
said it on
See,
Northside
guys, yeah.
channel. This is the
See,
first
guys,
time I've
there's
said it.
some words. There's some words. Even up to 15 years ago, yeah, that was a sacrilege.
Yeah,
For a
but you man
Liverpool,
did that.
for a
No, but you
Liverpool,
man did that work
for
for
a
Tottenham for beat
Liverpool
City
fan
last
to
year,
actually
innit?
Tony, can you
spew
say that
on
word
live
one more
TV.
time?
You
Tony,
man did that
Tony,
work
can you
for
say that
To
word
Tottenham
one
for
more
actually
beat
time?
City
spew
last
on
year,
live
innit?
TV. But you know what? Yeah, I ain't judging. I ain't judging. You know,
Judging, man. Judge you,
I ain't
man.
judging.
Yo, what?
Brother, you can have that, no problem.
Full Arsenal agenda.
Bro, you can have that, no problem. See you guys,
No
yeah.
problem.
It's a big
have that.
blessing to be with my peoples down here. This is my first show since back. I just came back today. I just wanted to come show love to Saka's TV. You guys know this is my home. I'm family down here. Flores is my family, Shik my family. See, and I just met this brother today, Lex, not a person than a Liverpool fan.
These
Big
new
up to you,
generation
Lex.
of
It's a
football
big,
fans.
big honor. See, Lex here, it's a honor. Of course, I've had the honor to be with Shik. Shik is already my brother, so of course, there's nothing I will say now that would make it, sound good. But Lex, I'm just having a show with you today. I believe it's a big blessing for me to actually sit down here and talk to you, my brother, man. At the end of the day, we're all brothers down here, and we're just out here trying to, push up our stuff. So big up to you, Flawless. Big up to you, Lex. A big honor to be with you. And of course, Chic TV. See you guys, yeah. Just coming back. I'll be trading punches tomorrow with my guy, Flawless. See, it doesn't get better than this yet. Me, TJ, TJ, don't forget TJ, our guy. He'll be here tomorrow. 11 p.m. tomorrow, UK time. Me and him will be down here chopping it up, talking about, see yeah, guys, this isn't a war. See, these guys are forgotten. This is going to be an annihilation. It's going to be a total excavation.
Actually, Tony, your scoreline prediction for the game?
I'll tell you, man. I'll oblige. Yeah. See you guys. Yeah. It's going to be a total annihilation. Yeah. Tomorrow. See, if Arsenal doesn't win at the Emirates at least by 4-1, then I don't think we're I don't think we're I don't think we should have any business winning this title. We should be pounding Manchester United by tomorrow by 4-1. If we don't win, then I don't. If we don't win, then I don't rate. If we don't win by that scoreline, then I don't rate our Premiership title credential. Okay. We should pound Manchester United. Mind you, Thomas Partey is coming back tomorrow. It is okay. Gabi is back tomorrow. Arsenal should beat Manchester United by 4-1. I want to see a convincing. My manager, Mikel Arteta, was saying just last week. He was saying that Arsenal wanted to make a statement in that win against Lisbon. You know what, Mikel Arteta? How about make a statement against Manchester United, one of our fiercest rivals? How about that? By going down there, and smashing these lots up, but at least 4-1. I fancy my chances of winning because I do think that, Amorim is a big factor. Yeah, I get that. But I still do think he has crap to work with. And this is the problems that we were always telling Flawless when he wanted the head of Ten Hag. You have players that might not match the energy of this current manager. And might put him in his place, might be in jeopardy because of this crop of players that you have. I'm sorry, man. but that's a conversation for another day. You know, but we'll talk about that. You know, all
So
together
4-1 you're saying,
another
yeah?
day. Catch me
4-1
on Tony Klopp Gunner TV. I'll be having my comeback show tomorrow, probably
time?
just before the Manchester United game, and then
What time,
I'll
Tony?
be back here with Saka's in TV 11 p.m. after the game. You know, and there'll be
11
lots to
to 8
talk
p.m.
about. That. Yeah.
What time you going
Please
live on your
subscribe to
channel,
Tony
Tony?
Klopp Gunner TV. I'll be
Tony,
having
what
my
time?
show probably maybe around 5 p.m. Okay, in UK time, I'll be having my show around 3 p.m. UK time.
Okay, so you lot make sure subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. The link's underneath in the description, not just on this live, and every single live. His channel's in the title. It's on the featured channel page. Subscribe to the legend that is Tony Claude Gunner TV. Tony's world, and we all just living in it. Chic scoreline prediction.
Clearly.
Hart says 2-1. Mine says 1-1.
She
okay,
she has a way of answering me, man. So you think you're gonna beat me? You think you're gonna beat me?
I said no. I said mind. I said mind said draw. So I didn't think I was gonna beat you. My mind said draw. My heart said yes. My heart.
This is the reason. This is the reason I need a pounding tomorrow.
Hey,
This is the need. Guys, we need a pounding against Manchester United. We need to pound this lot.
You need to relax. Lex, scoreline prediction for
That's
the game.
crazy, Tony. That's crazy. Jeez.
Arsenal, Manchester United.
Yo, 2-2.
2-2. Okay. Yes. All right. And on that bombshell, we are going to close out. Big up to everyone that has topped in. Now, I'm going to get my sleep. Don't worry, Fuzzy. But we are going live on the playback. I was supposed to do Grizzlies Mavs, but obviously this show ran over, so it's cool. It's approaching the fourth quarter, so I'll do that. And then there is a game after that. I think it's Warriors Nuggets. So it's currently Grizzlies versus the Mavericks, but I'll do Warriors Nuggets straight after. Get over to the playback. Big up to you, Fuzzy. Big up to my big bros in the chat as well, man. Shout out Active, man. Sarcasm City needs a Netflix special right now. Hey, tell Netflix, shout me, but big up. Much appreciated. And yo, HM, why was Northside dissing me? Why is this somebody he say fuck me for? You know what I'm saying? And that shout out to Northside. I wasn't even there.
What did I do? What did I do?
That's me catching strays. You say fuck me
Shout out Northside.
What did I do?
Can
you get violence in the chat for followers real quick? What did I
was catching strays in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why didn't even do nothing to this soon? Yeah, not bring you a great. This started off Manchester United, Manchester City. We had Vale, Tony joined, Lex joined, Sheik joined, Munch joined. Where else does this happen, people? Where else does this happen? Look at the time in the UK. It's almost 3:30 a.m. UK time. Wherever you are in the globe, make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, appreciate it. But like I said, we're going to be live on the playback. Get over to the Sarcasm City TV playback, people. And this will still be going on, all audio platforms as well. So even though it's been 3 hours and 30 minutes, I'm putting this on all the audio platforms, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. Definitely. Where else would a Mandem United, Mandem City turn into a sports Q&A like this? Just straight Royal Rumble. And you'll probably see this happen again. I'm saying shout out to Tony, because Tony was the one that kicked this off. He asked for the link. See what I'm saying? Look at him starting up attacks. You know what I'm saying? Like he's Martin Odegaard over there.
Like
110%.
Man. That's crazy.
Like he's Bukayo Saka. He's not like that tapping merchant in Merseyside, but we move. But hey, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button again. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. Make sure you subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. Make sure you subscribe to Vata's channel again. Link is in the title, people. I'm trying to freaking. Why is this not working? There we go.
Hey man, may I get a Xerxes jersey? As a matter of fact, pull up the fucking
playback, people. We're going live on there in 5 minutes. Get over to the playback. Playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. NBA watch-alongs, Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, UFC, boxing, NFL, Formula One. All those watch-alongs over there on the playback. And big up to Fuzzy who says it was like WrestleMania. Yeah, man, it was like a Royal Rumble. You don't know whose music's gonna hit, who's gonna come running down the ramp. And that's what happened today. So yeah, man, again, love to all of you lot for locking in. Big up to Sad for the raid earlier. Big up to Gunner for the raid earlier as well. I believe, is Alarm not even live? Is no one live, people? Let me know. No one's live. I'm just gonna send you to the Mandem United podcast we're doing tomorrow. So let me know quickly, please. I don't think anyone's live. I'm gonna check myself. Well, it's saying no one. Yeah, it's saying no one's live, but I'll double check. If not, just click a like button on the Mandem United podcast. That's what we got coming up tomorrow as well. Well, today, 4:30 p.m. UK time, Mandem United podcast. So myself, Sheik, rest of the gang, previewing the game ahead of Arsenal. Then we got the watch along here on the YouTube and the playback. We'll start 1 hour before kickoff, so 7:15 p.m. So I'll be keeping an eye on City versus Forest, hoping Forest do the business. And then, like Tony mentioned, we're back here 11:30 p.m. UK time. Man United gonna talk from the Arsenal Manchester United recap. Myself, Sheik will be here, so these lot don't jump me. Tony will be here and TJ will be here as well.
Please join us for that one. It's gonna be a big one. Join us for that one.
Definitely.
It's gonna be fire. Yeah, you're right. No one is live, yo. Look at these lazy people. Nah, I'm joking. These lot work hard. All right, I'm just sending you lot to the Man United. Well, again, get over to the playback, man. Get over to the playback, people. You download the app for free, sign up for free, all that good stuff. But love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Man United podcast / Man City podcast / Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.